What's up? Everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me all right? So you've already got 3 people in the chat, 3 likes. Shout out to everybody who's already in the chat. Oh yeah, you can see I was wearing a hat and didn't have any time to do my hair. I know this looks weird, but didn't have time to do it. Does everybody hear me all right? Yeah, but shout out to everybody who's already in the chat. I don't really want to start ranking these until there's more people in here, but who do we got? John Zorro. By the way, I know you're newer around here, but still, you're newer, but you're definitely one of the bigger fans. You've commented on like all my freaking videos, which is awesome. Well, this is my design, obviously Mike, which, by the way, is this stream a direct ripoff of his and of I Like Scaries? Yeah, basically. Joseph968, who I remember because you entered my giveaway contest, one of the only people who actually did one of the videos, which was super cool to see. And Sam Lombardo's in here, it looks like. But yeah. All right, so let's get started. Okay, to be honest, halfway through this. Oh, good. Joseph968. I remember he put in his video that he didn't like Elm Street 2, but that's, as you'll see, that's my favorite Nightmare movie. But so good job with the rewatch. That's a great movie. Halfway through this, I'm probably gonna have to go grab my charger because my phone's almost dead. But I got all my movies out, by the way. I got every single horror movie that I own, like all surrounding me, all on the DVDs and stuff. So I'm gonna pull out those as I'm going. So I got my phone. I got the big list. So let's start at the bottom. So if you remember from the last time I did this, I had Rosemary's Baby as unranked, and that is still the case because I don't know where to rank that. The movie's just crazy. It's so different than everything else, so it's still it's still unranked. But also for those who saw the last couple of these that I did, actually, last place, Cannibal Holocaust. You all know why. It's made by a bunch of idiots killing real animals. It's just dumb. I don't get the whole argument like, oh, but I see what it did. It's like, oh, it really gave birth to, like, oh, if that movie can do something that bad and controversial, then so can we. But no, that was Last House on the Left. I'm sorry. But all right, so that's last place, Cannibal Holocaust. Next up is, I do own this. I'm going to try not to have this pile fall down. We got from the Phantasm collection, the last one, Phantasm Ravager. Horrible. Oh my, movie's terrible. It's got, the stupid CGI tall man. The budget is bad. It's just an embarrassment. I do want to rewatch it. I really just do not like the movie at all. It's just absolutely terrible. I love Phantasm Ravager. John Zorro. I was thinking of rewatching the Ravager because I've seen more like reviews on it and stuff now, and I kind of understand it a little bit more. But I haven't rewatched it yet. So as of now, it's this low. Next up, shouldn't be a surprise. It's got to be around here somewhere. It's this piece of garbage, Hellraiser Revelations. That's not Pinhead. That's not Pinhead. Awful movie. What else? 318, we've got Leprechaun Origins. It's not a Leprechaun movie. You all know why. Leprechaun Origins is just a terrible movie. 317, Seed of Chucky. Again, it's just not a good movie at all. I know that people like, I know Mike's in the chat maybe, and I know he likes Seed of Chucky, but to me, I just can't get behind it at all. 316, Austin 316 says, I just whip your ass. 316, where is it? It's got to be around here somewhere. I hope this whole stream isn't just me looking for DVDs. It might be, though. Oh, here it is. It's right at the top. Carrie, but which one? It's the 2013 remake. Oh my gosh, 2013 Carrie. It's just an embarrassment. It's like a shot-for-shot remake, which is terribly casted. It's got some cool moments in it, I guess, but no, it's an embarrassment. Anything else in the chat? Origins, best ever. You know it, Mike. Best Leprechaun movie of all time. Tay says, hello, hello. Seed of Chucky is funny. It has moments. I'll say that. 2013 Carrie is a piece of freaking garbage. It is. It's not good at all. 315 is, where's it at? A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, the 2010 remake. Again, I can't get behind this movie. It has defenders, but it's just like having Freddy like, oh yeah, guess what? Freddy's a pedophile. Nope. Awful. 314, Halloween 5. Actually, I got a list for this because for those who defend Halloween 5, Halloween 5, all right, we got 18 reasons. I got a whole list of why Halloween 5 is the worst Halloween movie. Number 1, it's not the Michael Myers house. They did a different house. It looks dumb. It's a big blue mansion. Number 2, worst mask in the series, easily. Number 3, Tina being one of the worst characters of all time. She's the one who showed up talking about or whatever she was doing in Jamie's room. Killing Rachel right off the bat, really stupid because she was actually really good in part 4. The 5th reason, Jamie being mute. Why? The 6th reason, Michael Myers. There's like bits in the movie where like you kind of see Michael Myers in the background and he's just like kind of sauntering around. He's not just like standing there like it was in the original. He's just kind of like just chilling, just, like hanging around. Number 7, Michael Myers floating down the river. Number 8, Michael Myers sleeping for 1 year without anything. Michael Myers just sleeps through a whole year. Doesn't make any sense. Also, what's up, Space Invader? You're another big commenter on the channel. What's up? Number 9, his psychic connection with Jamie. Why? Number 10, Billy, the stuttering kid. Again, why? Number 11, Loomis being a weird... I know where he is. Where is he, little girl? Just, no. It's really dumb. Nice hat. Thank you. I like Halloween 5. I don't. I gotta disagree. Number 12, just the poster itself, because it's not the right mask. Number 13, Michael Myers is crying. Number 14, The Man in Black. Number 15, and this might be the worst one. Hold on. I got a couple more reasons. Number 15, Michael Myers sitting in jail with his mask still on. It doesn't make any sense. Number 16, Michael Myers. Oh, I already put Michael Myers crying, but we'll put it again. Number 17, the bumbling cops. The cops are like, cops are stupid. And yeah, that's it. Halloween 5. That's why I hate that movie. Anyway, 313, Psycho, but the remake. It's just a shot-for-shot remake. I think Halloween 5 is bad, but I like it. Loomis is the best in Halloween 5. That's a hot take right there. I'll say that. I think Halloween 5 is bad, but I like it. I understand that. It is a bad movie, though. What else? Psycho 98, the shot-for-shot remake, is stupid. Then we have a trio of Puppet Master movies from 312 to 310. These are basically interchangeable, by the way. Puppet Master X, Axis Rising, Puppet Master The Legacy, and then Puppet Master Axis Termination. Terrible films. 309, Hellraiser Hellseeker. Again, why? Like this, Kirsty comes back, that's cool, but it's just a repeat of the 5th one. It's not good at all. Number 308, another one that I own. Alien vs. Predator. This might be a hot take, but I just did not like where this movie took the Alien and the Predator. It just didn't really do him a justice really at all. That might be a hot take, but again, I don't like it. 307, another hot take, Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, because I just don't like the characters in Dream Warriors were really good, and then they just killed them off right off the bat, and they recasted Patricia Arquette for, I think it was like Tuesday Night, and just didn't say anything about it despite them looking completely different. It's a joke. 306, The Predator, the newest Predator movie. You all know why. It's, if you've seen the movie or you've seen a review, you know exactly why. It's just really not a good movie at all. Number 305, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. It's Freddy's Dead. Most people's least favorite, my third least favorite in the franchise. it's Freddy's a joke. He's like literally like on the freaking thing, what's it called? On the broom with the Wizard of Oz theme song playing, quoting Wizard of Oz. It's like, what are we doing here? And then there's like these like stupid Looney Tunes gags. It's so bad. What do we got? Alien vs Predator Requiem is underrated. It is. I actually really like it. It's much higher up on the list. Yes, AVPR is great. It is really good. Freddy's Dead is really bad. Of course it is. But not as bad as Dream Child. That's the fifth one, right? I that's not too far away, but I kind of like it a little bit. 304 Hellraiser Deader. The title speaks for itself. 303 is a movie called Leviathan. It's this really boring 80s movie. It's one of the most forgettable movies I've ever seen. It's like it has something to do with like a submarine, and it's really boring. I'm not a fan at all. What else? Where are we at? Leviathan. Number 302, Retro Puppet Master. That's the seventh one where they have like young Andre Toulon, and he has the horrible fake German accent. You get the like Dr. Death and all the old puppets, and I don't know. I just wasn't a fan. Deader is the best title ever. Of course it is. Of course it is. Deader. You can't get more. I mean, I guess if you want to prove a point, Deader. Of course. Just call it Deader. Retro Puppet Master is kind of underrated Puppet Master film. It has moments. It is creative, but it's just not my favorite. Number 301, Alien Covenant. The newest Alien movie. It just wasn't for me. I get how people like this one in Prometheus. People like it, and then there are people who don't like it. It just wasn't for me. They just put too much in there. Oh gosh, here we go. Scranum Boy 00. Hello. I love Alien Covenant. Yeah, people love it. It's I think I said in my ranking video, it's the best looking one in the series by far. It really is. It looks so good. But to me, there was weird, like, the tone was kind of all over the place in the movie. It's just not my favorite. 300, newest Puppet Master movie, Blade the Iron Cross. This movie was filmed in front of a green screen, and it shows. Like, you could, like, it literally shows on the screen. You can see, like, the green outlines and all the people. It's one of the most lazy movies ever made. Number 299, Predator 2. I thought that I was going to like this movie because I usually tend to like sequels where they take the killer and put him in a city, but this movie could have been in a jungle again, and it would have made no difference. It was kind of boring. It was a little bit too long, a little bit too boring. I just didn't like Predator 2. Iron Cross is silly. That is true. That's true. And yes, also Predator 2, it's a really crap movie. It's not good. 298. Some people really like this. Some people really don't. The Child's Play remake in 2019. Even just getting past like the whole like Don Mancini didn't want it to happen, and they just went ahead with it anyways, and all that stuff. It's just not really a good movie. Like the score is a little bit like way too much. The doll is stupid. A lot of the characters, I think, Andy and Karen are the only characters who are actually likable. I think there's like a cop in there somewhere who's pretty cool, but it's really not good. Is it really one of your favorites? Are you talking about Child's Play, the remake? Yeah, I really didn't like it all that much. I watched it. I tried not really judging it. I didn't like it at all. 297. I know Mike's not going to like this one because he really likes this movie, but for me, it's Jason X. Jason in space. I'm just not a fan. There were cool moments and really cool kills, but I was just not a fan. 296 is one that I know that a lot of people like. It's got like a pretty high score. It's I Am Legend, the Will Smith one. The ending was so stupid. It's like there's a clear way for all the characters and Will Smith to get out, and Will Smith just decides to blow them up anyway, like blow himself up, even though he doesn't have to. The movie it's ridiculous. It has a lot of cool moments in it, don't get me wrong, but it's just ridiculous to me. I Am Legend is overrated. Yes, it is. My Heart, I know. Sorry, Mike. Detective Mike in Child's Play 2019 was better than Detective Mike in Child's Play 1988, but yeah, the movie sucks. I can agree with that. the only thing is, like, Mike, Detective Mike is a really cool character in the remake, but in 1998 he was played by Chris Sarandon, who was the main vampire in Fright Night. So it's kind of a battle for me. I love I Am Legend. Yeah, a lot of people like it. I just wasn't really a big fan. Again, I Am Legend is really good. IMO. Oh, by the way, what's up, Logan C? You were in a Mike stream for like pretty much the whole time as well. Like, what's up? I Am Legend is in my top 10. Wow. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan. Number 395, bringing out, movies are falling. Here we go. The Leprechaun Collection. We've got, which one was that at 395? Leprechaun, Back to the Hood. This movie's just kind of forgettable. Like, again, there are cool moments in this one. We're getting into ones now where they're like moments. They're not like, they're pretty bad, but there are moments. Like, there are moments in Leprechaun Back to the Hood that are good, but overall it's just like a boring kind of movie. It doesn't really do anything to like impact the franchise at all, and it's just, I don't know, it wasn't for me. What do we got in the chat? I Am Legend is good enough, but the ending, yeah, the ending really ruined it for me. Also, I didn't talk about this. Was it zombies? I think it was zombies in I Am Legend. They were like CGI and they did not look good. They looked horrible. Leprechaun Back to the Hood was good in my opinion. Leprechaun was great in that film. That is true. Leprechaun, his like whole design and stuff in Back to the Hood was really cool. That's true. Lep in the Hood come to do no good. I liked Leprechaun in the Hood, but Back to the Hood just wasn't my favorite. Joseph968, I watched Phantasm last week for the first time. Well, what did you think? I love it. You'll see him way higher on the list. He had such a good personality in Back to the Hood. That is true. Vampire things in I Am Legend, yeah, it just looked weird. CG was terrible. Yep. Number 294, Puppet Master 5, the final chapter. Maybe the most forgettable Puppet Master movie. I'll say this is the most forgettable movie in like the first stretch, like the first 8 movies. Puppet Master 1 through 8. The fifth one was just the most forgettable. I don't remember anything, literally nothing about this. I just know that it takes place in the same spot that part 4 did and like picks up right afterwards, but other than that, I really, really don't remember that much about it. 293 is Scanners. This is a movie that had like 2 really cool moments, but the rest is completely forgettable and boring. It's known for the obviously the head explosion is a big thing, and the bit where like the guy, he gets scanned and it's like eyes roll in the back of his head. It's really it's a cool moment, but I don't know, like the score was a little bit weird. It's just not my favorite at all. 292, one that won't be controversial at all. It's Jeepers Creepers 3. This movie just went nowhere. This movie just exists. It's like Jeepers Creepers 3, there you go. It doesn't impact anything. It's just there. That's the Jeepers Creepers 3's legacy, is that it is there. That's what it's known for. 291, Halloween Resurrection. Again, moments. There are moments in this film. It's got some like stupid fun, but Busta Rhymes drop kicking Michael Myers through a window. No. What else we got? Phantasm is my 10th favorite horror film. At one point, I did a video with Mike once where we did the top 10 best horror movies of all time, and it was in that in the countdown. Now it's like in my well, you'll see where it is. Justin968, I love it. Yes, it is really good. Jeepers Creepers 3 is the Godfather 3 of the franchise. Yeah, that's fair. I love Jeepers Creepers. Never seen 3, but I haven't heard good things. I mean, to me, it wasn't the worst movie that I've ever seen. It was just like, it just was there. It didn't really do much. But Halloween Resurrection, yeah, not good. Not good at all. 290, Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. That's the 4th one where Leatherface joins the Illuminati. Yep. Number 289, Creepshow 3. All right, so we got Creepshow, right? And Creepshow 2, 2 classic 80s films, like great scores, great little short stories, directed by George Romero, written by Stephen King. You can't get much better than that. Creepshow 3 comes out 20 years later. No involvement from King or Romero, and the stories are horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Creepshow 3 is an embarrassment. It's really not good at all. Maybe just avoid it. Yeah, if because I don't know, I liked it a little bit more than most people did, because after all, it is more the creeper, but it wasn't really that good at all. Next Generation is a guilty pleasure for me. It again, it has moments. It has moments. Matthew McConaughey, one of my favorite. For a movie that bad, Matthew McConaughey has one of my favorite performances in all of horror. He is hilarious. He really is. Next Generation made it far. I guess it kind of did. Creepshow 3. Number 288, Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys. Kind of a guilty pleasure. It's not really high up at all, but yeah, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. I don't despise it, but it's not good. Creepshow Original is probably my top 15. Yeah, it's really good. And probably my favorite Romero film. It's up there for me. It's up there. Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys. 287 is Truth or Dare. And this is just another movie that's just there. It's got a cool concept, but they didn't really do much with it. The Snapchat monsters. Yeah, no. Another one that I own. Where is it? Where could it be? Great content right here. Am I right? Me looking for DVDs. Jesus. Oh, here we go. We got Drag Me to Hell. I know a lot of people love this movie. A lot of people really do. But it was just dumb. Like it could have been good, but again, the ending was so stupid and predictable, and never seen Drag Me to Hell. You think it's good. It's Sam Raimi directed it, and it's got that humor to it, but it just, the ending is so stupid and so predictable. If you're talking about Drag Me to Hell, I mean, you can check it out. It's kind of it's a controversial opinion for me to not like the movie. It's a controversial opinion, but what do we got? Seriously though, the cap is awesome. For a Halloween 6 fan like myself, I need it. It is a really cool cap. I started Drag Me to Hell and stopped about 40 minutes in. Is it worth finishing? Well, the ending is really dumb. 40 minutes in, I liked it, but the ending is just dumb. Halloween 6 is kind of trash. It is, but this hat was just at a I think it was like at a Spencer's, and I just found this hat, and it was like real cheap. It was like $10. And it's a cool looking hat, so I was like, all right, I'll take it. I mean, not trash. It's okay, I guess. Not as good as people say. If you've only watched it one time, I'd say give it a rewatch, because I felt the same way. But then I rewatched it, and I actually like it a lot more now. But we'll get to that when it pops up. Where were we at? Truth or Dare, Drag Me to Hell. All right. Y'all are gonna kill me. You've done it before. My most hate comments on a video is for my Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and a Friday the 13th big combined ranking. Oh boy, it's from the Friday the 13th franchise, and it's Jason Lives, the sixth one. Okay, I get it. It's a fan favorite, but to me, it's just another Friday the 13th movie with nothing that really makes it stand out. Jason's look is great. Like, his look is great. That's about it. Like, kills aren't memorable. Like, the most memorable kill in the movie is when a guy gets thrown into a tree and then ripped off, and there's like a smiley face instead of like a face print. It's just not a good movie. It's an okay movie, I guess. It's just not the best. Oh no, Jason Lives. Yeah. You don't like the final chapter either, right? I like it better than Jason Lives. It's it's not coming up too recently, but it is there. I agree. Jason X is okay, or Jason 6 is okay. Meh, yeah. I like part 6, but I dislike a little more every time I rewatch it. That's fair. You like Jason Goes to Hell more? I guess I do. Yeah. That's coming up though. I don't love that movie. It's coming. It's soon. 284. Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Yeah. You definitely have an out there opinion. Yeah, definitely. Beast says, "Hey, oh, what's up, Beast?" I think you were also in Mike's stream. What's happening? Final chapter might be the best. It's good. But it's not great. I don't think. I love Thanksgiving. It's silly. Yeah. If you're into that like really funny schlock, like just so bad, like Killer Sofa or something, then you might like Thanksgiving, but it just wasn't my favorite. 283. Oh gosh. Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Most forgettable movie I've ever seen. That's it. It's just so forgettable. I love Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It's good. It's coming up though. Or no, it's not coming up soon, but it'll be on the list. Thanksgiving may be better than Halloween in my opinion. Oh yeah, no, by far. Thanksgiving might be the best one. And I was just lying to you. Thanksgiving's actually my number one, but I was covering it up. I need to see A Killer Turkey. Mike, I know you'd like it. I know you would. You got to watch that. You had Thanksgiving one spot above Jason Lives in the 237 movie ranking as well. I did, I guess. Thanksgiving's not the worst. It's okay. Yeah, I was there doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. I got to talk about friggin' 300 movies tonight. That's going to be good. New Nightmare is fun. Yeah, it is. And Hey-O Pumpkin. Oh, yeah. There is a Thanksgiving 3, but not 2. Yes. I tried watching Thanksgiving 3, got 20 minutes in and turned it off. I cannot, like, Mike, I know you're in the chat. You'll love Thanksgiving. You'll love Thanksgiving. You will hate Thanksgiving 3. It is way too much. It's like that new, what's it, Demonic Toys, Oopsie Daisy movie. It's terrible. Zomatic ZZ. What's up, James? How you doing, bro? What's up? I know you're in the comments all the time too. What's happening? This is fun. Everybody in the chat right now. Thanksgiving 3 makes me want to throw up. Yeah, it's horrible. Thanksgiving 3 is like a fever dream. It's not good at all. Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. That's what I was on. Not good at all. 282. Where is the DVD? I think I threw it on the ground because I did already use it. We don't need the DVD for this one. It is Leprechaun 4 in space. It's just weird. What? A robot doctor that turns into a spider. It's not fun. It's like it should be fun, but it's not fun. It's just weird. Like they don't even call Leprechaun a leprechaun. He's like some weird alien. Me and my dad both hate Jason Goes to Hell. We throw up. Look, Jason Goes to Hell is coming up real soon, actually. So I'll get to that soon, and I'll explain my reasoning. But it's still not great. Leprechaun 4 has some interesting kills. It does. You know the one. Yes, I do. Let that be a lesson to you, laddie. One of my favorite kills. Hands down. Great kill. 281, Hellraiser Hellworld, which is the one where they go to a party, and Lance Henriksen is there. It's okay. It's got some fun kills. It's all right. Doug Bradley's okay in it. It's an okay movie, I guess. Leprechaun 4, the Leprechaun movie where they don't say the word leprechaun at all. That is true. He's like not a leprechaun. It's weird. It's weird. Can't wait for Halloween Kills. Me neither. Oh my god, that's gonna be insane. How is Hellworld better than Jason Lives? I don't know. It's just fun. It's another one that's just a dumb, fun, guilty pleasure type situation. Space Invader. I actually like Hellworld. Yeah, me too. It's okay. It's okay. All right, now 280 Friday. Jason Goes to Hell. The final Friday. What to say about this? To me, this is higher up because when you binge watch the Friday the 13th franchise, the first 7 movies are the exact same thing. Like, some of them have different aspects. Like, one of them has like the kids at the camp, and one of them is like the telekinesis girl. But by part 9, you're just dying. You're aching to see something new, and this is what gives you that new thing. So for me, it's kind of like that. It is very different. I get why people hate it, but if you're binging the franchise, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Um, I don't. It's different. It's debatable whether or not it is a good different. That's fair. A lot of people don't like it. I think it's okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Right. 279, Friday the 13th, Part 3. A direct copy of the first two. There is nothing different except the performances and the kills are just weak. Well, no, the kills aren't weak, but they're weaker. They're just not. No. Friday the 13th, Part 3 is not. It's just not one of my favorites. Hey, have you seen Salem's Lot? I have not seen Salem's Lot, but that's on my list. I want to see it. It's just so long. Best part about being reborn through a Jason Voorhees woman. Does it have to be a living woman? Creighton Duke. No. Part 3 deserves the hate. By the way, I haven't seen Jason Goes to Hell in a while, so I don't really understand that reference, but yeah, it is a weird movie. Part 3 deserves the hate. It's not really good. How long is Salem's Lot? It's like a TV miniseries, like, it's like a miniseries, and there's like 3 parts. It's like 5 hours or something crazy. It's really long. 278. There shouldn't be anything controversial about this one. The Final Destination, the 4th one. It's just people getting killed to get killed, horrible CGI, and a bit of casual racism thrown in there. It's not a great movie at all. It's really not good. I like the 90s It. Like the 90s It. Yeah, it's like that, but the 90s It is only 2 parts. Salem's Lot is 3. So yeah, it's like an hour and a half longer. It's long. The Final Destination 277 is Prometheus. Again, like Covenant, it's okay, or it's better than Covenant. It has some good like looks to it, but just the whole origin story that they introduced to the xenomorphs is not that fun at all. Jim Curry, correct. I'm kidding. How is a Wrong Turn film not come up? I've only seen the first one. That's how. I don't want to see the Wrong Turn movies. I'll watch them eventually, but I've only seen the first one. Tim Curry, he's only seen the first one. Logan C knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. I wish Prometheus was longer. That was a long enough movie for me. I don't know. It was okay. That ending. I don't believe that James has seen the later Crappy Wrong Turns yet. Yeah, I haven't. I've only ever seen the first one. I want to watch them because it's like one of the biggest franchise I've never watched, but like I'll get to it one day, but I don't know. I have to go, James. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, I'll see you in 10 minutes, Space Invader. Thoughts on Wreck? Again, I've never seen it. I just today bought the remake Quarantine, but I've never seen Wreck. See ya, mate. See ya. Oh, that wasn't. Oh no, never mind. All right, I'll see you, Logan. Wrong Turn 4 was pretty cool. I heard that Wrong Turn 4 was good. I heard that 1, 2, and 4 were like the actual like the good ones, I guess. In Wrong Turn, Wreck 3 is underrated and is great. Is that the one where there's like 500,000 kills? There's like an infinite amount of kills in it. I think I gotta watch the Wreck movies. Prometheus 276. We got Puppet Master, Axis of Evil. The first Axis movie, it's all right. It's all right. It's not my favorite though. It's okay, I guess. I was talking to the other guy that left. I am staying. LOL. Okay, good. Oh yeah, because you guys are gonna be talking amongst yourselves in the chat. And that's gonna be fun. I hope that happens. But what do we got? Axis of Evil, first Axis movie. It's all right. It's just not my favorite. Dang, you like Axis of Evil more than Jason Lives? Yeah, Axis of Evil is okay. It's an okay movie. It's different. It's different than the rest. The reason why I don't like Jason Lives is because it's the same thing, like the 6th time in a row. Never seen the Wreck movies, but Wreck 3 looks awesome. Yes, it does. Um, I don't know much about Wreck 2, but I know a little bit about Wreck and Wreck 3. 275, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Freddy has 1,000 dads or something, or 1,000 moms or something, and there's just nothing memorable about part 5. It's Freddy just devolving more into that goofy Looney Tunes thing that he just became in part 6, or yeah, part 6, Dream Child. It is. That is the wedding one where the bride has a chainsaw, right? I think it is. Yeah. I know about Rec 3 because now I know some of you are gonna get, or at least this kind of ticks me off sometimes. I don't know if you guys have ever had it, but sometimes I'll be like, there's somebody who's like, yo, like I'm a huge horror fan. I'm like, oh, like what did you think about this? He's like, haven't like, what did you think about like Friday the 13th? I haven't seen it, but I've seen the kill count for it. I don't know. Like obviously the kill count is awesome. It's what inspired all this, but I don't know. It's like you've never seen Friday the 13th. I don't know. But yeah, the only reason I know about like the Wreck movies is because of those kill count videos. I like the Saw franchise. I do too. That's why you haven't seen a Saw movie yet. Dreamchild is garbage and didn't need to be made. It really didn't. Honestly, anything after 3 didn't need to be made. My dad watched it in 2017 and he didn't think it was scary. I thought it was terrifying, but I'm only 10. It 2017 was good. It was, I know it was actually pretty good. It's higher up on the list. Kill counts are cool. That is absolutely true. And yes, I agree. It is. Number 274, Mike, you're going to kill me. It is Tremors 3, Back to Perfection. I don't know. This movie was just more of part 1 and 2, but like worse. It's the first one with Burt Gummer as like the main character. Like Val and Earl don't come back in this one, and I don't know. I think this is the one where they introduced like the freaking ass blasters, the weird. I don't even know. It's just this movie was weird. You like the newest Tremors more than 3. I love the newest Tremors. It's one of my favorite horror sequels. It's actually really good. It's much higher up on the list. This is my design. No, I know. One of them had to be last place, and it just so happened to be 3 for me. I've never seen any of the Tremors movies. I started the first one a few years ago, but never watched it since. I need to watch them. Yes, you do. Tremors might be the most consistent. It's the most consistent, like long franchise. Like the most consistent franchise is probably Psycho, but that's like a shorter franchise. You got to watch like the whole thing. It's really good. I'm going to watch Suspiria, Return of the Living Dead, and Evil Dead trilogy soon. Suspiria is one of the best ever made. It's way higher up on this list. Return of the Living Dead is awesome, and the Evil Dead trilogy is also great. True. Yes. 273, Slender Man. Boy, I'm kind of a defender of this movie. Obviously, it's this low down, but again, it's not. It's like I don't know. I've never played the game. That's why I kind of like it. I've never played the game. It's just not good. It's not good. But it's except like it's I don't know. I didn't hate it. I didn't absolutely hate it. I heard Slenderman sucks. Yes. I like it more than pretty much everybody, even though it's not my favorite at all. Oh god, the chat is flying. What do we got here? My dad loved the original. Spire from the Book of Saw was a good movie, but some people was disappointed in it. That is up higher on the list. Shot for shot. Damn, autocorrect. Slenderman. I know. Slenderman was so forgettable to me. Also, Slenderman was actually, I'll say, in my defense, I've been to the place where they casted Slenderman, so that was cool. And also, I went to the place where they casted Slenderman before I knew too much about horror. Like I didn't know how hated the movie was, so I went to see like where they had casted everybody, and then I went and watched it, and I was like, okay, it's pretty good. So I haven't watched it in like a few years, so I should probably rewatch it and like reconsider my opinion. First time I watched Slenderman, I loved it. Then when I rewatched it, I hated it. Yeah. I got to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a while, so I heard the same stuff. Yeah, Slender Man, Rotten Tomatoes is down. I think it's like 10% or something. It's crazy. Conjuring, Devil Made Me Do It. It's pretty good. I've never seen the Conjuring movies because I'm too scared. True story. Ask Mike. Spiral was great. I'll defend that to the death. It was awesome. Where are we at? All right, 272. There are a lot of movies. 272. The Final Destination 3. Lots of people like this one. I just wasn't a fan. Obviously, the roller coaster sequence is great, but the CGI wasn't too good, and the characters weren't. The characters are probably the weakest characters. Like even including the Final Destination, the characters are probably the weakest in Part 3. Do you want to do a collab? Sure. I don't see why not. Final Destination 3 is my favorite. Yeah, a lot of people like it. I just wasn't really a fan. You need to watch all the Conjurings. They really aren't that scary. IMO. Yeah, I probably should. It's not the like I have the Nun. I just bought the Nun recently on DVD. It's Annabelle. And Annabelle has scared me since I was a kid. Like I don't know. It's an awesome ride of a movie. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I will soon since it's on HBO Max. I'll watch them one day. Like I don't like they're like modern classics, of course. I'll watch them. 271, Friday the 13th, the remake in 2009. I know a lot of people like this movie, but Michael. Oh yeah, Mike just messaged me. Luigi, James is coming right now. Join when you can. Luigi, you better join. Just saying that right now. The Nun wasn't scary at all. The Nun was kind of crap. Yeah, maybe. I've never seen it, so I can't really comment on it. Oh gosh, where are we at? Yeah, no, Friday the 13th, 2009. The remake. It like what? Jason was like kidnapping somebody, and like he had like a tunnel of bells, or like what? What? Derek Mears was great though. Derek Mears he's like top 3 Jasons for me, but the rest is just like weird. None wasn't scary at all. I have only seen the first Annabelle, but I have all 3, so I plan to watch those soon. Yeah. I don't know. I'll watch them with a friend, but ain't no way I'm watching Annabelle alone at all. The remake is underrated, but I get the hate. Yeah, it's I don't know. Right. 270 again, a movie I'll defend. It's The Curse of the Puppet Master. I like it. It's different than the rest of them. It's like its own standalone thing. It's like it's the 6th one. Curse of the Puppet Master is okay. It's not as good as some of the other ones, but I like it. I do. Curse of the Puppet Master. 269, Scream 3. This is just the weakest of the Scream movies. Pretty much, it's pretty much universally agreed on. It's just, I don't know. It's, what's it called? Scream 3. It's just the weakest of the Scream series. There's too many gaps in logic. Like some guy, like the killer gets his pulse checked, which means that he should be dead. But then he is revealed as a killer. It's weird. It's really weird. I mean, Freddy vs. Jason I kind of like it. I love it. This Friday is the best Friday the 13th, but I just like it more than the 2009. Yeah. Freddy vs. Jason, you just like it more than 2009, actually. Whoa. A new Chucky TV show is coming out in October. I know. I'm excited. I said this in Mike's stream the other day. Chucky's rocking the Dora the Explorer cut, but I'm still excited for it. Mike, on a serious note, the only movie I ever fell asleep to at the theater was The Nun. Maybe because I saw The Predator the night before. Terrible. Oh, don't get me started. I will watch The Conjuring with you. Do you have a Zoom? I guess I could set one up, but I'll watch it, sure. I know, right? This is my design, yeah. Scream 3, people like it for some reason. People tend to like Scream 3 a little bit, but yeah, I don't like it. John Zoria, I don't like it. It's really crappy. I don't like it either. I think Scream is pretty consistent. Scream 3 is okay at best, but is the worst one we get, then that will be okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's a all right movie, but it's just not the best. The main thing I hate about Scream 3 is the magic voice changer. Oh my god, the voice changer. for those who don't know, in Scream 3, they had this like voice changer that they capture like everybody in the world's voice, and Ghostface like uses it to his advantage. It doesn't make any sense. I have faith in Scream 5 because of radio silence. That is true. I have faith too because they did Ready or Not, which I really liked. Yeah, the voice changer was dumb as hell. It was. Scream 4 is my favorite. Can't wait for 5. Scream 4 I loved, but it wasn't my favorite in the series. I like Scream. I do too. Voice changer was stupid. It ruined it. Yeah. If they didn't have the voice changer, like there's just some stuff that if they changed, it would have been better. Like the voice changer and like the bit where like Sidney crawls over Ghostface and like doesn't unmask him. Like what? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, we're still so low down. Where are we at? Scream 3. 268 is Jigsaw. The worst Saw movie. It just doesn't make any sense. The reveal, horrible. The reveal, easily the worst moment in the entire Saw franchise. Like, you can't debate that. Jigsaw. Terrible, terrible movie. 267 might be controversial. The Thing from Another World. Not the 80s or the 2011 version. It's the original version. It's all right. It's obviously it's a classic. It's just a little bit forgettable, and just the production on it wasn't the best. It could have been better. I just didn't really like it. I like Scream 3 more than Scream 2. Scream 2 a lot of people don't like. I get it. It's not as good as the original, but I kind of liked it. Jigsaw 2017 reveal was garbage. Yes, that's true. Logan C. 50's one. Yeah, 50's Thing from Another World. It was alright, but I don't know. Thing from Another World is a masterpiece in my eyes. Yeah, it's good. It's just not to me, because I've seen so many of these things. It's just one of the more forgettable ones, I guess. 266. Y'all are gonna kill me. Like just boom is It's The Thing. Not no, don't no, not the 80s one. The 2011 one. The prequel. I don't know. I just had fun with it. I get how people hate it. Like I understand why people hate it, and it's not great. Don't get me wrong. It's not good at all. But I don't know. It's kind of fun if you enjoy it on its own. It's fun. It's all right. Like the bad CGI, I know. Like The Thing is so synonymous with its amazing practical effects, and just to use CGI, that in itself, just the idea of using CGI in this movie is just disrespectful. But I don't know, it was all right. The Thing 2011, I liked it, but it is not as good as 82. That's true. Neither of them are as good as 82. 82 is way up. The CG in the prequel was the only bad part. That's true. It was a good movie. It's just the CGI. I just didn't really like it. I still need to see that one. It's okay. It's okay. It's kind of like Alien Covenant. That's fair. Just kind of. Yeah. I am not allowed to watch Saw. It's not as violent as they make it out to be. Like, I think there's a sequel. It might be the fourth one. I don't know. They all kind of like blend in. But there's one where somebody gets like scalped up. That's the only really gruesome and gory one. So I don't know. Yeah, it is worth watching. Saw is so gory. Yeah. The original one isn't gory at all. Well, I mean, obviously it's more gory than most horror movies, but it's not as gory as the rest. So I think the original Saw is okay. If you can watch stuff like It, Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw is fine. Saw isn't anything like Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox. I've never heard of that second one. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But it has the word cannibal in it, so I'll probably pass on it. But yeah, no, it's not as gory as that at all. Putting CG in it, and The Thing prequel was a disgrace to the practical stuff in 82, and that's true. 265, Phantasm 3. This one was okay. It's like a road trip movie with Reggie and stuff. It's just not as good as the other Phantasm movies, I don't think. It's better than the fifth one, but it's just not great. Saw 3 is one of the goriest in the series. I think Saw 3 is the goriest of the series. There's an argument for that, especially that bit where they're like sawing Kramer's head open and they're like drilling into his skull. Ugh, that's rough to watch. I'm back. Where are we? We are currently at 265 with Phantasm 3. It was all right. As I said, it was okay. It just wasn't as good as the other Phantasms. 264, another Friday the 13th one that you're going to murder me on. It is the final chapter, the fourth one. Again, it's just like part 6, the exact same thing. like part 6 and part 3, same thing, just over again. Corey Feldman is cool, which is why it's not lower down, because he's cool, and the disposable characters are better than in a lot of the films, but I don't know, it's just not great. I really like Saw. Saw 3D was more gory. I don't know. I don't remember too much about Saw 3D, but the kills that I do remember weren't too gory. They were just crazy over the top. Like the one where a gas chamber surrounds a woman and she burns. It's crazy. What do we got? So many chats. It's crazy. You're probably right. The surgical scene is nuts. Yes, it is. I really like Saw 3. Yeah, but not as much as the first two. That's true. The first Saw movies and then Spiral are probably my favorite. I like 3D too, but those are my top 5. Like 1, 2, 3, 7, and Spiral. We're all really good. Another most reason called it earlier. Yes, you did. You like part 5 more than part 4? I do. I really like part 5. I just rewatched it the other day because I'm gonna do a one of those walkthrough videos for it on Friday, because it's Friday the 13th. So I'm gonna do that, and I really enjoyed it. I also don't really care for part 4. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but part 4 is the best version of the same thing. I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's just not great, I don't think. Part 4 is my favorite. Yeah, a lot of people love it. It's good. But it's not great. From Texas is in the chat. What's up? Phantasm 1 and 2 are the best ones. I've never seen Ravager. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. I love part 4. Part 4 is amazing. We'll get to that. 265, we've got the 1943 Phantom of the Opera. It's just forgettable. It's a really forgettable movie. There are cool moments, again, like the bits where it's like the Phantom's like shadow like on the wall and stuff. That's kind of cool, but it gets a little bit obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie, with the opera singing. It gets a little bit too much with that. Sick Walking Dead picture. We need to get James on that Walking Dead binge. My mom was actually trying to get me to watch Walking Dead. I'll watch it eventually, I guess. If I'm gonna watch a horror TV series, it's gonna be Hannibal, and then if I'm gonna watch another one, it's gonna be The Walking Dead. Could I tell you something controversial? Child's Play 3 is I like Child's Play 3 more than Halloween 1978. Child's Play 3 is good. I don't know, the Halloween, that is a controversial opinion. Never seen this one. Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, it's, if you want to watch all the old classic Universal ones, you can watch it, but if you're not really into those, I'd say you can just skip it. Yeah, damn, that's a hot take. Yeah. Phantasm Ravager is worth watching, I guess. Like if you want to finish the series, then go ahead. I really like the Phantasm films. I do too. They all have, even like the weaker ones have really good moments. Hannibal is so great so far. Yes. Daniel Bryan, who better show up in AEW, by the way. Just putting that out there. Mike, thank you for suggesting that show. I'm excited to watch it. I just got to get it on DVD first, so I'm waiting for that. What's it called? Phantom of the Opera. 262 is the original Puppet Master. It's okay. We're getting better. We're like these next bunch are like good. Like this is moving from like the D tier to the C tier, I guess. The F tier was like Ravager and Hellraiser Revelations and all that stuff. But we're in the C tier now, I guess. Puppet Master. Yeah, it's all right. It's another one that even though it's the original movie, it's just not too memorable. Like the only reason why it got so many sequels is because it was like the first full moon movie, and it was like their only successful one, to be honest. So they just kept pumping out sequels. It's all right, and it's not the best. It's on Hulu. I don't have Hulu. If I did, I would already watch the series. OG Puppet Master isn't too good. Yeah, it's not great. Evil Bong is better. I gotta watch that. I haven't seen the only Full Moon movies that I've seen are the Puppet Master movies. I gotta watch more of those. Number 261 is When a Stranger Calls, the 2006 version. I always thought to myself before I watched this, like, if they took the original When a Stranger Calls and like just took the opening scene and kind of like dragged it out to a full length movie, it could be good. But what they did was okay, but it wasn't really like the greatest thing that they could have done with it. Um, like they're just there's like I'm not even exaggerating here. Um, Jill, the final girl, learns that the killer is in the house, and no joke, takes 20 minutes of screen time getting from the top floor to outside of the house. It is ridiculous at times. Um, Evil Bong is better. Recently bought A Quiet Place 1 and 2 from Blu-ray from Walmart. Those movies are both awesome. I don't have them on DVD, but I have watched them. Getting some snacks. Be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm waiting for the new season of Walking Dead. I heard that the Walking Dead seasons kind of get like weaker and weaker as they go along, but I'll have to see for myself. Oh gosh, When Stranger Calls. I know. I really like the remake. The house is awesome. The house is really cool. Like again, like they're really good moments in this, but I just don't think it's not as good as it could have been. That film my dad hates. Yeah, the Child's Play remake doll was horrible. Yes, it was. My dad was talking about how long it takes. I know it takes so long for her to get out of the house. It's so stupid. It's so bad. Sup, James? What is up, Gibby? Good to see you back. What do we got? 260. See No Evil. That's got to be Kane. See No Evil 2 was better. See No Evil was pretty good though. It's like it takes place in a hotel, like an old rundown hotel, and they get like all these criminals in there. I think they get the criminals in there to like clean it up or something. But I don't know. Like Kane is really the only good part about that movie. 259 is The Purge, election year. Just realized that I don't have The Purge, the first Purge on here. Interesting, I guess. But yeah, no, Purge election year, 259. Yeah, I don't know. It just the politics was a little bit much for it. I don't think it needed it, and it was just Purge Anarchy, but with politics. I don't know. That's got to be Kane. Oh my God, that's got to be Kane. Kane's debut in that Hell in a Cell match was sick. Just saying that right now. I don't think I've heard of it either. It's all right. I don't know. It's okay. I almost watched See No Evil 2 a few days ago. Never seen the first one. Can I understand it without watching it? Yes, you can. The only thing that's similar with part 1 is Kane is the killer. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street 2. It mentions continuity stuff, just like Elm Street 2, but it doesn't really have like any returning characters or anything. And Danielle Harris is in the second one. What else we got? Have you seen Poltergeist 2 and 3? I have not. The first Purge is my favorite Purge movie. I didn't really like it. It would have been lower down on the list if I remembered. How is Jack Frost 2 not here yet? I haven't watched Jack Frost 2. I watched Jack Frost. It was fun. But I've never seen the second one yet. Yo, bro, what's up, L&N Gaming? What's up? Saw See No Evil a long, long time ago, but I haven't watched it again since. It was good. It was okay, but I don't know. Yeah, again, like I wouldn't really watch it. Just watched Don't Breathe recently. Amazing, a little bit wired, but it could have been wireder. Yeah, Don't Breathe I really liked. It's much higher up on the list. The Forever Purge is my favorite Purge film. Forever Purge is good. It really was. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's up there. I might watch it then. Yeah, you should. The Forever Purge is my favorite. Yeah. Not the first Purge in the series. Oh, not the first Purge in the series, but the movie. I know. Yeah, the movie, The First Purge. Yeah, it would have been lower down. Again, I just wasn't a fan. It's like the premise of it is that the Purge is so lame that they have to have the government come in and purge themselves. Like, I don't know. Hey, James, what's up, Luigi? Took you long enough. I mean, Jesus, and I'm kidding. But no, what's up, Luigi? Good to see you in the chat. First Purge was pretty good, IMO. Yeah, I don't know. It had moments. A few years ago, I watched Cabin Fever, Spring Fever, and my parents was disappointed with it. I've never seen the Cabin Fever movies. I don't really know much about them. The OG 2013 Purge is still the worst in the series, although still not terrible. Haven't seen the Forever Purge yet. I really like if you take the Purge as a standalone thing, I really liked it. It's higher up. The Forever Purge wasn't that good. I liked it, but yeah, a lot of people don't really like it. It's different. It's the same but different, basically. Sup, Luigi? Wait, I'm gonna read this because I'm not trying to say something that I shouldn't be saying. Say Jiglet. Boom, there you go. Have I shown up yet? Michael Myers. Not your original movie, but we have seen what's it called? Halloween 5 we've seen, and we've seen I keep going to say Revelation. What's that movie called? I have it back here. Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection and Halloween 5. We've seen that. Yes. A lot of people showing. I know. There's freaking a lot of people in here. Have I shown up yet? Hey Gib. A lot of people showing up, correct. Yep, 5 and Resurrection. Yep, Horror Things and More is a great name. It is a really good name. I'll say that. You guys got to go check out Luigi. He's got a cool channel of his own. We've collabed before. We've got another one coming up soon, I believe, on Mike's channel. So you got to go check that out if when he uploads it. But Horror Things and More is a great name. Don't say it. Oh gosh. I already said it. I don't know what that means, but we're just gonna say. Thanks from Texas. It is a good name. They could edit the footage. It's a 10-year-old kid. No, he's not. I'm kidding. You can edit. What's it called? Yeah, those are disappointments to me. Didn't want to act on them, but I had to. Yeah. Nice hat too. Thank you, Michael Myers. This is you on that hat. Halloween 5 was the worst in the franchise, and muting Jamie was stupid. It was. My favorite is the third one. Is that offensive? Season of the Witch? I love Season of the Witch. It's easily my most rewatchable one. If I'm taking it as like subjectively, like the one that I rewatched the most, it's Halloween 3. I love it. First wasn't bad though. First is, if you're talking about Halloween, first is a classic. I don't know. Halloween 5 isn't that bad. It's horrible. In my opinion, it's easily the worst in the series, but that's just me. Where were we even freaking at? Purge Election, I think. 258, Saw 4. Saw 4 is when I started to dip in quality, and for me, it's just, I don't know, it's not as good. What's it called? Yeah, no, Saw 4, it's just not as good as some of the other ones. 257, From Beyond. Again, a lot of people like this movie, but to me, it just wasn't the best. From Beyond. What do you got? 256, Phantasm 2. Again, it's like Phantasm 3. It had moments, but to me, like, I know, again, a lot of people love Phantasm 2 even more than the first one, but it was not, I don't know. I don't think it really lived up to the first one. It was still good, though. I just don't really like that they recasted Mike and all that, and it was just strange. I don't know. First one's bad, though. Halloween 5 isn't that bad. Season of the Witch is currently my favorite Halloween film. Season of the Witch is great. Season of the Witch is awesome. OMG James, Kill Count Blake. Okay. I didn't mind being in 3. Oh yeah. Michael Myers. I didn't mind being in 3. I had to recover from my 3rd-degree burns. That's true. Michael, I got a question for you, Michael Myers. How did you get shot in the eyes and then come back in 4 and H2O with eyes completely fine? That's just a question for you. Not trying to disrespect you, but I'm just asking you that question. Hey, Michael, Phantasm 2 is my favorite. Yeah, again, a lot of people love 2. It just wasn't my favorite. Phantasm 2. 255, Puppet Master 2. Good movie. It really was. I really like Toulon being like the Invisible Man. Kind of like a ripoff thing. That was pretty fun. There was really fun moments. in Puppet Master 2, but I don't know. What's it called? Puppet Master 2. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was good. It's definitely one of the better ones, but it just. I don't know. It wasn't as good as some of the ones higher. Phantasm 2 is my favorite. Yes, man, he is magic. We don't talk about that. Wait, what are we saying? Hold on, what's going on? So many friggin' chats coming in. Yeah, he's my Phantasm 2 is my least favorite. I still like it though. Yeah, it's definitely in like the lower rankings of it, or of the Phantasm movies. So basically, I had to put on glasses. Oh, okay, yeah, because I was like confused. Because like in the fifth one, you take off your mask and you see your eye like clear as day. I get it. I understand now. I love all the Phantasm films. Me too. They're all really good. They're all different. The fifth one is the only one that I really don't like. Who would win in a fight, Jason or Michael? You will have to see when I do my Who Would Win Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers video. That's coming up in a few weeks. Clearly the Invisible Man ripoff, LOL. Yeah, it's so obvious, but it's I don't know. To me, it was a fun homage. Invisible Man 2020 is great. It is really good. That's much higher up on the list. 254 is Friday the 13th, Part 5, which is The New Beginning, because the most kills and the best kills. Like, I just rewatched this one like a few days ago. Like, all of the kills are so good. It was difficult because I did the walkthrough and I'm like thinking of like awards for stuff. And I just couldn't think of it was tough for me to decide which kill in the fifth one was the best because they're all really good. Pinhead versus Jason, who wins? Here's the thing. Most of Pinhead's victims would probably easily be vanquished because like he's got the chains and stuff, but I'm thinking that Jason could probably break the chains, but Pinhead can't really be killed. And if he's got his whole Cenobite army, Pinhead would probably beat him, to be honest. Michael Myers, hey, what's up? I don't know. But yeah, no. Oh, you're I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something, but I forget. How nice. Michael wins for me. Not true. Toulon's Revenge, I hope, is high up on this list. Well, I got bad news for you because 253 is Toulon's Revenge. Not even kidding. Again, it's a fun movie, but it's just like again, like a lot of these Puppet Master movies are like low budget and stuff, and they don't really try too much. But for the Puppet Master franchise, it's easily like top 3 in the entire series. But I don't know. Like if in the series, as I said again, in the series, it's one of the best, but overall, it's not really the best one. Jesus. Thanks, Invader. Yeah. I don't even remember what the fudge we were talking about with Michael Myers. I honestly forget. You guys got to remind me for that. Roy Burns versus Michael Myers. Oh yeah, obviously Roy Burns wins. No, Michael Myers would kill him. Literally dead. Boom, dead. Roy Burns is done. Absolutely. He's like 100%. Toulon's Revenge is my favorite. It's my third favorite in the series of the Puppet Master films. It's my third favorite. We only got 2 more Puppet Master movies to go. Roy Burns gets his head stomped into oblivion. That's true. Wait, what was the worst one? If you're talking about Halloween, it's Halloween 5. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Halloween 5. I wasn't there for it. Halloween 5 was the weakest one. I'd root for Jason against Pinhead, and Jason is brutal as hell with the kills. But here's the thing. The only way you can beat Pinhead, if you're like taking the lore of the movies, the only way you can beat Pinhead is A, solve the lament configuration, or B, somehow turn Pinhead back into a human using some magic supernatural stuff and then kill him that way. So I don't really think Jason can do that. I'd root for Jason against Pinhead, and Jason is. I just read that one, didn't I? Cannibal Holocaust was the worst. Yes, it was. It was the worst by far. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Halloween 5 is really not good. It's hard for me to decide. My favorite is Puppet Master 3 or 4. Puppet Master 4 is coming up. I haven't said that yet. Cannibal Holocaust is awful. Yes, it really is. I said above about the lament configuration thing. Yes, I saw it. Not exactly sure why I didn't read it, but I did see it. How would you rank the big three franchises? Number one, probably Halloween. It's like the franchise that got me into horror and all that. Number two, Nightmare on Elm Street, simply because the original trilogy, all three of those movies are so good. And then probably Friday the 13th, because most of those movies are the exact same thing. What was the worst movie you ranked? Yes, it is. It was Cannibal Holocaust. It's really not good. Logan C writing his 1, Nightmare on Elm Street, 2, Friday the 13th. So I assume that number 3 is Halloween. Correct. Everybody's ranking them now. Sweet. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday, and Halloween. Number 1, Halloween, Space Invader. Good choice. God, 252. Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, but worse. Kind of. It's just not my favorite. 251. Uh-oh. Controversial alert. Before I read this, let me read some other stuff. Space Invader, number 1. Halloween, number 2. Friday the 13th. Cannibal Holocaust is okay. I don't know. Not in my opinion. Space Invader, number 3 is Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street, I think the original trilogy is the best. Everything after that is awful, really. Everything after that is just an embarrassment. New Nightmare is cool, and obviously Freddy vs. Jason is awesome, but they're like 4, 5, 6, the remake are all really bad movies. What do we got? 1978, Halloween 1978 is a classic. I love that movie. It is. It's in my top 10. What do we got? Jesus, everybody's freaking ranking their stuff. When is Antrum coming up? LOL. I know I sent you 2 copies of it, but I haven't seen it either, and I probably won't watch it, especially after you read the freaking description of the back cover. No, I'll pass on that one. I saw Eli Roth, The Green Inferno, but I've never seen Cannibal Holocaust. The Green Inferno is on this list. I've seen that, and Green Inferno is like Cannibal Holocaust, but way better. Basically, we'll see that when it comes up. Where can I find an Antrum DVD? I just found one on Amazon. If so, you go on Amazon, look up Antrum DVD, select one of them, and then if you scroll down a little bit after you select it, you can see see all buying options. Like see all buying options is an option, and you can get them used for like $2. I'm not even joking. It's insane. Where did you get the ones from Mike? Again, yeah, it was I ordered them off of Amazon. I'm really excited to see where Carrie, The Shining, and Halloween rank. Well, you're going to have to wait a long time. The Green Inferno was decent. Yeah, it's decent. I guess. Oh, he's guessing. Number 1, The Shining. Number 2, Carrie. I might get one. Wait, I don't even know. What are we at? Oh, yeah. Controversy alert. 251. Evil Dead 2. Everybody loves it. It's just it's fun. It's fun, but it's way too over the top at times. Like Ash fighting his hand. Like, I don't know. It just gets crazy. It gets crazy. John Zero, oh my, I know. Crazy ranking, I know. I don't know. Number 250 is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Again, didn't like it when I first saw it, then I rewatched it, and I liked it. It has the best Myers mask in the original series, other than 1 and 2. But of 4, 5, 6, H2O, Resurrection, it's got the best mask by far, and it's got maybe the best atmosphere, honestly, in the whole series. I'm not even gonna lie. The atmosphere in Halloween 6 is perfect. They couldn't have got it. They couldn't have nailed the atmosphere better. What are we at? Oh my God, so many chats. I actually don't know which one you will put before each other, Halloween or The Shining. Yeah, they're all up there. They're all up there. I freaking love Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 that low, unsubscribed, disliked, and reported. I'm joking. Yeah, Evil Dead 2, I don't know. It was just too much. I love Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, but Evil Dead 2, I don't know. It was just a little bit much. It's my favorite Evil Dead franchise. Poor Curse of Michael Myers. Oh yeah, Curse of Michael Myers. Good movie. The Shining, number 1 for James. I'll be shocked if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't really want to spoil anything, but yeah, I'll say that it's up there. I'll say it's up there. Have you seen Rob Zombie's movies? The Devil's Reject, Three from Hell, and House of a Thousand Corpses. I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses, and I just bought Devil's Rejects today on a DVD. And I've also watched Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2. I love Curse, easily in my top 5. Curse is great. Curse of Michael Myers is good. It's just not really the best. I had loads of fun acting in it, LOL. Yeah. Michael Myers in Curse of Michael Myers is one of the most brutal Michaels. Like there's a scene where he's like walking down a corridor and it's almost like he's running. It's like he's intense in the movie. Here's Johnny. Rob Zombie's Halloween wasn't that bad, but it had some inappropriate scenes. Yeah. Don't watch the unrated cut. Watch. I forget what other cut it was. It's like some like there's like the director's cut and like the theatrical cut or something. I think it's the director's cut that you shouldn't watch because there's just some weird, unnecessary stuff in there. It's just I don't know. Where are we at? Curse of Michael Myers, number 249, the Pet Sematary remake. It was all right. It had it was. I thought it was good because it took a lot of scenes from the original and took like a twist on them that you didn't really expect. Like there were lots of cool like kind of like role reversals and stuff from the original Pet Sematary, but I don't know. It was just a little bit dull. But I don't know. It was all right. It was all right. Also, I had the benefit of watching the movie with some friends, so obviously that's gonna make it like more fun, I guess. But yeah, Pet Sematary was okay. I just wanted to leave. I got stung by a bee for the first time. Ooh. You know what? You know what'll help that? Watching The Bees with John Saxon. I love that movie. That's coming. That. What am I saying? The Bees. The Bees is on the list soon. God. Coming off of Evil Dead 2. 248 is Trick or Treat. Yeah. I don't know. It's a little dull. Like I understand obviously why people like it. It's got so much like cool stuff and moments throughout it. But again, like to me, taking Trick or Treat and comparing it to all of these other horror movies that I've watched, it's just not one of the best. Oh gosh, so many chats. I like Halloween 2 2009. I do too. Halloween 2 2009 is definitely higher up on the list. It's pretty good. Yeah, I really hated acting in the Rob Zombie movies. Yeah, because Rob Zombie, I mean, he got even more intense. That must have been a tough job to do. I mean, geez. Do you know about the cut scene with the guy killed in the beginning of Curse of Michael Myers? I know about the cut scene that they did in the fifth one that they didn't have, but I don't know not about Curse. No. I actually forgot Pet Sematary existed. I love Pet Sematary. It's a sad movie, kind of. Yeah, the original one is. I heard that the book was much more sad than like all of the adaptations, but I haven't read it yet. So, Michael is freaking brutal as hell in Rob Zombie's Halloween. He is. He like that's the most brutal Michael. Only like the only one that comes close is 2018 Michael. Pet Sematary was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm talking. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I clarified this. I'm talking about the remake of Pet Sematary. So I don't know. Everybody really likes Trick or Treat, and I'm one of them. Yes. Trick or Treat was good. I don't know. It just doesn't really. I think Pet Sematary was good. I was Michael Myers. I was. Yes, you were. Yes, definitely the most gory ones. That's true. Everybody likes Trick or Treat, and I'm one of them. Yeah. In Trick or Treat, a guy pukes chocolate-looking blood, and it's so fun. You know what? What's that scene where it's like the kid, you like think he's carving a jack-o'-lantern, but then it turns out to be the kid's head? That's a great scene. I love that scene. Alrighty, I have to go on a killing mission now. See you guys in Halloween Kills. I'll see you in Halloween Kills, Michael. Hopefully it's good. Better make it good, Michael. I have high hopes. Tyler Mane is the scariest Michael by far. True, especially in the second one. He's really scary. 7 or Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs because I haven't seen 7 yet. I watched like half of 7 but then I had to go somewhere, and I never ended up finishing it. But I'll definitely watch it in the future. Um, can't wait to see there. Me neither. I can't believe how low Jason lives. I know it's crazy. It's gonna be a good one. I hope it is. In the beginning of 6, he kills a guy when he climbs out of the river. Isn't that? I think that's the fifth one where he like it's like a crazy like he floats down a river and then he has like this awesome kill. I heard it. I forget what it is, but I know it is like a crazy thing. In the beginning of 6, yeah. James Hugh Courtney was my favorite Michael Myers. He's mine too. James Hugh Courtney is like the best Michael Myers so far. He's great. It's cool, but it was cut. I don't know if footage exists of it still though. I hope it does because it sounds like a pretty cool moment. What do you think? What do you think the box office will be for Halloween Kills? I think it. I don't know if it'll exceed 2018 Halloween, but it could. Like, it's gonna have huge box office, and it might exceed 2018 Halloween because it's the biggest horror movie that's came out. It's the first like major like horror movie that's came out after like theaters reopened. So like it's the first movie where like all like the hardcore fans and the casual fans are gonna go see. So it's gonna have a huge box office, I think. I can handle any other kind of puke except green. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, box office. Watch 7 now. I will. Hopefully good. Yeah. When I said kind of puke, I meant color. Yeah. Where are we at? Trick or Treat. Wow, it's not Trick or Treat. 247. Tremors 5. Bloodlines. Tremors 5. Again, Mike, you're probably gonna kill me because it's another Tremors movie down low. But let me make my case. Tremors 5. It's like it's good, but there's like weird like shots in it where they use like a GoPro or something, and like it just feels like forced sometimes. And also, there's a scene in Tremors 5 where Burt Gummer is locked in a cage for like 10 minutes straight. Burt Gummer's locked in like a cage for 10 minutes straight in the middle of South Africa, and like a lion or a tiger or something comes up and just starts pissing on him, and it's like, what? Why? What? Who? What? Tremors 5. It's not great. 246. The second best Puppet Master movie. That is Puppet Master 4. This is like the best Puppet Master like original type movie. It's so much fun. The puppets are the good guys. The new Puppet Master that we get is one of the most likable characters in the series. No, new Puppet Master we get is the most likable character in the Puppet Master series easily. Like, there are just so many fun scenes with him, and like the little what are they called? Like the big demon dude was so goofy and weird. It was fun. It's just a fun movie. Watch 7 now. Hopefully it's good. 10 more movies, and then the special number. That's true. 237 is coming up. I just probably made the worst spelling mistake. Surprised. Lol. Tremors 5 was all right. I agree with your points. WTF? Never seen Tremors 5. It's good, but they're just like scenes that take me out of it. Later, everyone. Bye, James. See you in the next video. I'll see you in my Friday 5 walkthrough then. I'm surprised Leprechaun 2 hasn't appeared. I actually kind of like Leprechaun 2. It's on the list. I haven't said it yet though. Tiger pisses on a guy. Yes, he does. I remember Puppet Master 4 from TV. Loved it. It was good. It was really fun. They just need to stop with the Tremors films already. I don't think there's gonna be another one. The 7th one was last. Like, they can't really make another one after the 7th one. And to me, they really ended off on a bang with the 7th one. Like, I really enjoyed the 7th one. Have a good night. See ya. Yep. 245 for those who've been waiting. It is Wrong Turn, the only Wrong Turn movie I've seen. It's good. Like, it's shot really well, and it's got like a pretty good like premise to it. Like, oh, they took a wrong turn, and now they have to fight inbred West Virginian cannibals. Like, yeah, fun. Um, you need to watch more 80s slashers, even though I just did a top 25 list on the best slashers of all time. They're way up higher on the list. But they're there. But there's a lot of them, but they're coming up. Where are we at? Wrong turn. 244 might be another controversial one. Where is it at? I own it. We're gonna start seeing, the more I advance in this list, the more we're gonna start seeing DVDs show up. Where is it at? Great live entertainment. Oh, here it is. We got The Mist. Good Stephen King movie, not the best Stephen King movie. The ending was crazy, and I don't know. There are just some weird, like CGI moments within it, and Miss Carmody was the most unlikable character of all time, or at least one of them. I mean, oh my God, she was really bad. Most 80s slashers suck, lol. I've only seen the good ones. I like, if I've heard of an 80s slasher that's good, I'll watch it. Like, I don't really see a point in, oh, this 80s slasher is like a terrible rating. I'm just not gonna watch it. Wrong Turn had good gore. The remake is less gore focused though. Yeah, I haven't seen the remake, but I heard that it was good. The Mist is actually really good. It is good. It's just not great, I don't think. Have you seen The Bunnyman Massacre? It is ridiculous, kind of like Terrifier, but not quite as gory or good. Bunnyman is terrifying though. He is the killer in the movie. I've heard of it, and I've like seen the poster and stuff, and it looks crazy, but I've never seen it. But not as good as, what am I missing here? Oh yeah, this is actually really good, but not as good as the other zombie pirate thriller, The Fog. No, I'm kidding. The Mist is great. What movie ends like that? That is true. The ending is crazy. It's out of absolutely nowhere. The Mist ending is depressing. Yeah, the Mist ending is crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to spoil it, but it's crazy. Have you seen the Mist TV series? No, I haven't. Never seen it. Alice Sweet Alice. Alice Sweet Alice is up there, much higher up. Alice Sweet Alice is one of the better slashers. The Fog. I was talking about The Fog. I got it right. The Fog again. It's way up there. Where else? 243. Land of the Dead. George Romero's Land of the Dead. Just forgettable. I mean, like, it's the only Romero zombie movie that takes place in like a city, so that was cool. But I don't know. It just wasn't as good as all of his other zombie movies, I don't think. Alice Sweet Alice is legendary. It is really good. I watched half of the entire show in one night because my dog was up all night puking up garbage he ate. I haven't touched the show since. Interesting. Alice Sweet Alice used to be my favorite horror film. It's great. It was decent. Yeah, it gets a little bit weird with like the twist that they have in there, but it is good. Agreed. Land of the Dead or Land of the Dark, whatever. Land of the Dead was just boring. Yeah, it was pretty boring. 242, 80 slasher. We got Edge of the Axe. A boring movie with a great killer, great kills, and an awesome twist. But the movie is just boring. It's like an 80s slasher that has, like, before there's like a kill, there's like that like 5-minute buildup of the character walking around by themselves, and they're gonna be killed, but it's like they just have to add the runtime onto it. There's a lot of stuff like that. Edge of the Axe twist though, I know. Edge of the Axe twist though was great. It caught me by surprise. I didn't expect it at all. But the killer is a really cool killer. 242, maybe controversial again. Creature from the Black Lagoon. I know a lot of people like it, but to me it was just it's one of the weaker like Universal classic movies. But yeah, it's another movie with moments. Like obviously the swimming scene where the creature is swimming underneath the girl is classic. But I don't know, like the score. The score is what did it for me. It was so repetitive. Oh my God. The score is like over and over and over and over and over. It's like, oh my god! I don't know. The score, just ugh. Is the Serbian film on this list? No, it is not. There's stuff to do with newborns in that movie. I'll pass on that one. I would even say Edge of the Axe has a better twist than Alice Sweet Alice. Oh yeah, definitely. Alice Sweet Alice twist was just like quick. We need to have a twist. This. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Creature from the Black Lagoon is kind of boring. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit boring. Serbian film is very brutal. I know. I've heard a lot about it, but I just don't plan on watching it. Creature from the Black Lagoon is my second favorite, only to Dracula. Oh my god, I love Dracula. It's way up on the list. Have you seen Martyrs? Haven't seen Martyrs yet. I heard that was another one of those like big like controversy ones, like what's it called? Serbian film. But I've never seen it. The Wolfman and Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman are my favorite Universal monster movies. I haven't seen Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman yet, but I'm planning on it. And the Wolfman, yes, I have seen the Wolfman. It is up there. I know you said you wouldn't watch Antrum, but it's pretty cool. I've watched it a few times. Yeah. Antrum. I mean, I just don't want to die. I know it's fake. I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't really interest me too much. Martyrs is what non-horror fans think Saw is. Oh god, that's got to be big then. Or maybe Hostel. Speaking of which, by the way, next up, 240 is Hostel. Hostel is just it's trying to be Saw, but not really succeeding. It's like there's just too much. Really, like the only really like standout scene to me is the bit where there's like the girl and she's got like the eye like dripping out of her face. It's like and then she gets hit by a train. But the ending to Hostel was awesome though. When there was like the big fight in the bathroom, that was sick. I'm betting Victor Crowley is coming soon. Yeah, kind of. I feel like watching it for you would end the joke, and it is more fun to keep the curse alive. And I'll watch it, I guess. I mean, yeah, I might watch Antrum one day. I don't know. I could, I guess. A Serbian film was good at being disturbing and disgusting. Yeah, it seems like a movie that would be. What time is it for you? It is 10:32 here in Boston, Massachusetts. I love Hostel. The idea disturbed me, and most great ending. The ending was awesome. The ending was by far the best part of the movie. 239 is Death Note. What's it called? 200. What am I saying? Death Note. 239 is Death Note. It's like based on an anime or something, which, by the way, you can stop asking me to do anime videos. Not gonna do it. But Death Note was an okay movie. It was interesting. Like the whole concept of like you can kill anybody you want by just writing somebody's name in a book. That was cool. It was good. It just wasn't it wasn't one of the best. Have you seen the New York Ripper? No, I have not. Let's see, 10:32 for me as well in Georgia, the state. Nice. Never been to Georgia. I've been to like the Carolinas and stuff. Never been to Georgia though. Did The Exorcist make the list? Of course it did. It's much higher up on the list. Death Note is okay. Never seen the anime. Yeah, Death Note was it was all right. It was all right. I even really like the remake of The Wolfman with the name that I've seen, but I don't remember how it's pronounced. Del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. I didn't know he was in that. I'll check it out. I hate the animation style. I hate the animation style of anime, so I'll probably never watch it. Yeah, me neither. I like some anime. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never been into it. 238, one away from 237, the big number. 238, Prom Night 4, Deliver Us from Evil. Did I just put up a 3? I meant 4. Prom Night 4, Deliver Us from Evil. The weakest prom night movie, but still a great movie. Um, it it's it's kind of slow, kind of boring, but in the end, there's a bit where like the final girl and her boyfriend, I believe, are like running through the woods, and they see these like shadows. It's like there's like crosses and like these outline figures on the crosses, and then they light on fire, and it's all of their dead friends on fire, nailed to crosses. It's crazy. The ending is insane. It's awesome. Um, I love the anime for Death Note, which is probably why I hated the film because it's so different from the original anime. Again, I've never seen the anime, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, no, it was good. I like the original Prom Night more than the second one. Inedible. What? Okay, I'm kidding. Wait, where? Oh, this thing just refreshed. Great. All right, Prom Night 4. Um, I was just gonna say Prom Night 2. Prom Night 2 is awesome. That's much higher up on the list. I didn't even know there were more than 2 prom nights until I was scrolling through Tubi and I saw the 4th one a few days ago. There are 5, and I like them all. I really do. I don't like the first prom night. It's too slow for my taste. Yeah, it is. It does get slow. But it's all right. Um, I didn't mean to put an inedible. I had assumed. I had assumed. I was like, inedible. What? LOL. Another grammar mistake. Creature Black Lagoon. All right, 237, the big number, the one that I did last time. 237. Alien 3. Everybody hates this movie. I thought it was okay. The first 5 minutes, yes, they're like Ripley, like she beat her fears and she can finally go to sleep. And then she dies in her sleep. Hey, let's go. And then Newt dies as well. And then everybody dies in the first 5 minutes. But then after that, it's okay. They're really cool scenes throughout the movie. There's Alien 3 is okay. It's not the worst, I don't think. It's not the worst, I don't think. But it's okay. I like the original prom night more than the second prom night. I really like the second prom night. The original one is good, but I like the second one better. I like Alien 3. Yeah, Alien 3 is good. Alien 3 is good. Well, now I know there are 5 prom nights instead of 4. It's not Alien 1979. But it's okay. Yeah, it's not Alien or Aliens, but it's still all right. It's an all right movie. It's a solid follow up. Prom night 4, 236 is the original Pet Sematary. Gage, obviously, Miko Hughes, and Fred Gwynn, some of the best performances like ever. But then they're mixed with some of like the worst performances, like Miko Hughes' sister and the dad. It's like, what? What are we like? I don't know. Pet Sematary is good. It's all right. Just the performances don't really sell the movie all that well at times. Pablo Pinhead. Hello there. What else? Death Note, Part 4, Alien 3, Pet Sematary. 235, Friday the 13th, Part 2. Friday the 13th, Part 2, solid follow-up to Friday the 13th. I don't think it's as good as the first, but it's a solid follow-up, I think. Sackhead Jason is great. Some of the kills are awesome. But again, it's just, to me, at times, it's just another Friday the 13th movie. The only thing that really boosted above some of the other ones is Ginny. Ginny's a great final girl. She really is. She's awesome. Pinhead is my favorite puppet in Puppet Master. Pinhead is my second favorite after Tunneler. Tunneler is the best, and then Pinhead. Pinhead's great. You like the second Pet Sematary more than the first? No, I haven't seen Pet Sematary 2. I mean, the last one that I said was the remake. This is the original movie. Part 2 was pretty sweet. I've never seen it, but I know that Mr. Krabs is in it. Or if you're talking about Friday the 13th, Part 2, because that's what I was at. Yeah, that's also great. 234, the Halloween remake, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007. Good movie. It really was. There were just, again, moments that really weren't. Like Michael Myers' escape scene in the director's cut. No, pass on that. But overall, just like the amount of horror like talent in the movie, even in like smaller roles, everybody is perfect. Like so many people in this movies, whether it's the woman from Cujo, or you got Danielle Harris in there, or Malachi from Children of the Corn is in there, or Big Joe Grizzly, Ken Foree is in there. So many like horror icons in this movie. Yeah, Halloween 2007, good movie, but not as good as the other ones. I prefer Blade in the Puppet Master. Blade is great, but I just didn't think he was as cool as Tunneler and Pinhead. What else? Part 2 is pretty sweet. I love Blade 2. I know. Have you seen Nightwolf? I have not. No, I have not. They should have reinserted the uncut footage back into Friday the 13th Part 2. They should do the same for Part 7 too. Like, come on. Everybody's complaining about that movie is that they don't have the gore restored. So just, if you have it, put it back in. Come on. Unnecessary grape scene in Halloween 2007. Yeah. Do you have any Puppet Master merch? I don't think so. No, I don't. But Puppet Master is still really cool. And the beginning is kind of intolerable to me. Yeah. 2007 Halloween, it definitely picks up as it goes on, but I didn't mind the opening too much because it set up like Rob Zombie is trying to be different. Like it said right from the beginning, this is not just going to be a straightforward remake of Halloween. I think it was okay. Cujo made my stepmom cry. It gets sad. Or not sad. It gets like intense with the kid like pretty much dead and like the dog coming up and like it gets intense. It is really realistic as well. Blade 2 is awesome. If you're talking about the movie Blade 2, I've never seen any of the Blade movies, but I just bought Blade on DVD because I heard a little bit about it and I just think it's the most awesome concept ever. So I'll definitely check it out. I'm with you. Tunneler and Pinhead is my favorites too. 6-Shooter and Torch are runners up. This is my design. Yeah. Torch, I don't know. I like everybody loves Torch, but to me, I don't know. He just wasn't. It kind of because he wasn't really in all of the movies. He didn't really stand out as much as like Tunneler and Pinhead and Blade did because he was only in like a select few amount of the movies. But yeah, no, Torch is still awesome. What's your favorite horror movie? We'll get to that when we come in at number 1. I'm with you. Cujo was okay to me, kind of boring. Yeah, it got boring. But it was still good. It's up on the list. What's up, Mike? 6-Shooter for me all day. Oh yeah, dude, 6-Shooter is still awesome. Like one of my favorite kills, like top 5 kills in the franchise for me, is a 6-Shooter kill. It's in the third one where it's like the Nazi guy, I think played by a guy who was in Halloween 2007 actually. He gets like shot by 6-Shooter with all of his guns and he goes flying back through a window. That's an awesome kill. I really like Torch. Eric, what's up? 6-Shooter is so dope. Yeah, he's great. My opinion, Cujo is great. Yeah. Cujo is awesome. Where are we at? Halloween 2007, 233. Hellraiser Judgment, 10th Hellraiser movie. Again, I get why people don't like this. That's not Pinhead. But, I mean, come on. Would you rather have this guy? Oh, that's way back there. I'm not going to get that. Or what did that guy say in that video? 8th grade math teacher looking dude. to play Pinhead in the ninth one. Yeah, I'd go Hellraiser Judgment any day. Pet Sematary is better in my opinion. Almost at the top 200. Yeah, that is true. Torch might be the most powerful puppet because fire can pretty much destroy almost anything. Yeah, that's true. Have you seen Tourist Trap 1979? It's scary. I've heard of it. And it looks really good. I just haven't watched it yet. Where are we at? Hellraiser Judgment. Next up, Final Destination 5. Final Destination 5 is I don't think it's as good as the first two, but it's way better than 3 and 4. Like they bring back Tony Todd. The kills are awesome. The opening shot in Vancouver in a bridge that I've been to, which was awesome. It was cool to see an actual bridge that I've actually been on fall apart in a horror movie. That was pretty sick. I'm just reading out loud. I don't think it is Tourist Trap. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. It's silly, but I didn't really like it. Tourist Trap is really good. Some creepy, disturbing parts. I'll watch Tourist Trap. I liked it, but it's scary. I just don't think it's scary at all and boring. All right, where are we at? 231, Jack Frost. Look, Ma, I'm a Picasso. An obvious Chucky ripoff, but if you're gonna rip off Chucky, a snowman killer is the best way to go. It's a fun movie. It really is. It's goofy and it's amateur and it shows, but it's fun. It gets really fun. All of Jack Frost's stupid one-liners are just a blast, and the kills, it's like so obvious that it's not like Jack Frost doing the kills, but it's still so much fun. This is one where you just got to turn your brain off and watch the movie, and you'll just have a blast. Oh god, here we go. Final Destination 5. Finally, Jack Frost is great. Jack Frost, I love how Jack Frost has that one scene. Yes, it does have that one scene, but if Mike is to be believed, in the original script, it wasn't that. In the original script, he would rise out of the thing and just like bash her head against the wall. But I guess they didn't really. Well, they noticed. They're like, hey, this looks pretty strange, but no, it wasn't the original intent, so I'm okay with it. Oh yeah, Jack Frost Jack Frost's great. Jack Frost is so bad Jack Frost is so bad that it is slightly less bad. Nowhere near good though. I don't know. I thought it was. It's to me, yeah. It's another one that's just so bad that it's good. It's kind of fun. Yeah. What about Dead Alive? No, I've not seen Dead Alive. You've probably seen many scenes like that. Sadly. Well, yeah. I watched Last House on the Left, and I Spit in Your Grave, so I'm used to it by now. Hellraiser Judgment 5. Number 230, Saw 6. Saw 6 is a really good Saw movie. Mark Hoffman, that scene where he like kills everybody in the police station is one of the coolest scenes of all time. Like Saw 6 is Saw 6 is a really good Saw movie. It really is. Cannibal Holocaust is so bad that it's worse. Yep, that's true. It's really, really bad. 229, Prom Night, 2008, the remake. Again, a lot of people don't like this. I thought it was solid. A solid remake. Richard Fenton was a really creepy, like, stalker killer, but there were just weird times where, like Richard Fenton, he'd be walking towards the person, like, oh, here he comes. Then it would, like, cut away. He's still walking towards him, though. Person turns their head, he's gone. Where did he go? There's all these it doesn't make sense. But it's again, it's fun. Like I don't have a problem with it at all. The health, yeah, Saw 6, the healthcare one. Yeah. Yeah, I've only seen the Prom Night remake, not the OG. you check out the rest of the series. You don't need to watch. You should watch the first one, but definitely check out the series. It's a really fun series. If you have a Tubi, I believe they're all on Tubi, and then like the remake is somewhere else. I don't know, but like they're all like free somewhere. I Saw 6. I saw in theaters after the opening arm chop. A group of people walked out. I was pretty much alone. Oh my god. Yeah, Saw 6 is like, oh, you thought that 4 and 5 were gory? We're just gonna skyrocket it up from here. Return of the Living Dead is probably my favorite zombie film. It's definitely up there for me. It's probably my favorite zombie film too. I just felt like saying that. It's up there. I have Tubi, so I will watch them soon. The remake is on Netflix. So I think with Tubi they have the first 4, and then the remake is on Netflix. So you can check them all out. Where are we at? 228 is Hellfest. It's like a carnival killer. It's a really cool concept. Like a like one of those like horror haunted houses. That's what they're called. Haunted houses where like the guys jump out at you, but one of them is like an actual killer and is like following them around. It's good. It's another one. It's just one that gets like lost in the shuffle at times, like lost in the shuffle of all these other ones. You need to watch Shaun of the Dead. I do need to watch Shaun of the Dead. I really do. That's Shaun of the Dead and like Shaun of the Dead and Invasion of the Body Snatchers are probably the 2 biggest ones that I haven't watched yet. It's so good, sad and funny. I didn't know that it was sad. I thought it was just funny. Shaun of the Dead is my favorite horror movie. I gotta watch it. I really, really do. Have you ever made a top 10 horror franchises? Yes, I did a top 10 horror franchise list, and then the next video was ranking every movie in my top 10 favorite horror franchises. So that's somewhere on the channel. You can check that out. Needle to the Eye. Oh yeah, the Needle to the Eye in Hellfest. That was that was brutal. There's a person who got like a needle like through the eye, and they didn't shy away from it at all. That was a brutal kill. I think I liked Hot Fuzz more than Shaun of the Dead. Shaun was amazing. Shutter. Oh, all right, here we go. Another one that I own. Should I put this one up higher? Wait, let me think for a second. Because just reconsidering now. I'll put it up higher. Never mind. Okay. It was gonna be this, but now it is Children of the Corn. We'll get to that when I get to it. But Children of the Corn, 227. Good movie, classic Stephen King movie. But again, comparing it to a lot of these other movies and even a lot of Stephen King movies, it's really just not that, not the best. It is not the most famous one you haven't seen because of Annabelle. Oh yeah. The Conjuring, obviously, are the most famous ones that I've never watched. But then Invasion of the Body Snatchers and Shaun of the Dead. You really need to watch Invasion of the Body. I know I do. I've only ever heard good things about that, so I'll definitely check it out. World's End is pretty good. I'll have to check that out too. Hey James, says Liam03. What's up? What's up, Liam03? By the way, Liam03 is an absolute mad lad. In every ranking video I do, he, like, no matter how big, how small, anything, he ranks the topic. I believe it was the last ranking every horror movie I've ever seen. And in the comments, he left his own ranking every horror movie he'd ever seen. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God. Like, seriously, his comments are insane. Children of the Corn is underrated. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. Phantasm is looking pretty good so far on your list. Yeah, it's got a long way to go for Phantasm. I'll say that. 226 is, I'll swap these two actually. 225 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. I know a lot of people don't like it. Do your thing, cuz. Horrible line. And Leatherface being an anti-hero isn't really the best, but Leatherface has some awesome moments. Like, to be honest, just Leatherface as a whole, like chasing people throughout like a carnival, awesome scenes. Um, damn, Liam, that is effort. It really is. Thank you, Mr. James. I know you're number one. Yes, you do. To be honest, most people probably do. 3D is garbage. I liked it. 226 or no, 225 Day of the Dead. George Romero's third zombie film, Day of the Dead. Really good. The first the first zombie movie where they like really have like a bunkered down thing. Like I know Night of the Living Dead, but Night of the Living Dead was only in like a house. Like this is actually like the military in a base trying to like capture like all these zombies and like trying to like outlive them, I guess. It's really interesting. This is pretty good. Family 3D's garbage. You should make a Letterbox account. Sure, I can do that. Day of the Dead is so good. It is. It's really good. Day of the Dead is one of the best zombie movies there is. I watched it like 3 days ago, and it is fantastic. It is. It's basically a movie rating site. I know a little bit about Letterbox. I've never really been active on it though, but I'll see what I can do about that. Are you talking about the original Day of the Dead? Yes. The remake, I'm not joking. I haven't watched it because of the poster. The poster just looks so bad. It really does. Characters are likable, and the ones that aren't die terrible deaths. Oh my god, the ending. Oh no, that reminds me. Me and Mike have a top 10 list of the top 10 like best our top 10 favorite kills in horror coming up. I forgot about freaking Sergeant Rhodes in the end, who got his like whole body ripped apart. That definitely would have made the list. Jesus. Forgot about that. Damn. Because the original is my second favorite zombie film. It's awesome. It really is. Never seen the Day of the Dead remake. I haven't either. Are you gonna upload the stream? I am. Yes. He gets his freaking guts thrown out. He does. It's such an awesome kill. Day of the Dead. Number 224 is The Birds. It's like yes, it's like the effects are great. It's awesome. But some of the suspense is just it's more boring than it is suspenseful. But like a lot of the moments are really really cool. Like when she walks into the room and she walks into the room and like the guy's eyes are out and like eyes are gouged out by the birds and there's like blood going down his face. Oh, such a good scene. The Birds is really good. It's a great movie. I guess we're now getting into movies that I really like. The Birds is awesome. Yes, it is. Decent, indeed. That was a great kill, indeed. Have you seen 12-Hour Shift? I haven't. The acting is awesome. In The Birds, yeah, the acting is really good in The Birds. Even for like the little kid, they have like a little kid actor in there who I believe is also in Alien, if I'm not mistaken. But like even she was really good. It's just an awesome film all around. Yeah, to me it just gets a little bit boring at times. It's like a little bit too long. 223, The Meg, so dumb but so fun. Just a giant shark. It's a big shark. There's 223. 222 is Hellraiser Bloodline, the fourth one. Pinhead in space. Pinhead in 16th century France, and then Pinhead in like 1997. Pinhead in three entirely different situations. It's really good though. It's just the Hellraiser. I like the Hellraiser movies because basically Pinhead is just so like such an awesome character to watch. Like even like no matter what movie it is, no matter how bad it is, I can always throw it in and like have some enjoyment watching Pinhead, which is why I don't like the sixth one because Pinhead's like not even in it. 12-Hour Shift is so funny. You need to watch it. I saw the Meg in the theater. Meg is good. Is Deep Blue Sea on your list? No, it is not. I've only seen I think the Meg and Jaws are the only two shark movies that I've ever seen. Bloodline is really cool. I love watching the twins turn into Cenobites. Yes. The twin cops and they get turned into Cenobites, and they have like the twins. Oh, those are two great Cenobites. I heard about the sixth one from Cinema Massacre. Yeah, the sixth one is it's not that great. 227 Leatherface, the 2017 movie. Good movie. Really is one of the better prequels in horror in a while. Like it's a good prequel. And there's some disturbing scenes. I'll say there's some disturbing scenes in this one. This is probably the most disturbing Texas Chainsaw movie since the first one. It's really good. Have you seen the Chernobyl Diaries? No, I've not. What are we at? Leatherface. 220 is Curse of Chucky. Awesome movie, but if we're taking Chucky logic, Chucky probably wouldn't take as long as he did to kill all those people. Like the movie, if we were actually like Chucky would probably show up to that house, wait for it to be nighttime, and murder everybody within about 5 minutes, and then you could have Nika's thing. But I don't know. I just don't think there was really enough to this. And then when they tried expanding it, they had Brad Dourif in a wig looking like 60 but pretending he was like 20. It got ridiculous. I like Cult of Chucky a lot more. Yeah, I do too. 219. Where's it at? It's got to be somewhere. Hello. Hello. It's on my Halloween hat for a second. Is it there? Could it be? Jesus. It's not there. Great. Leprechaun. The original Leprechaun. Fun. Really fun. But it's a movie that I wouldn't really have expected to have such a big franchise behind it, like with so many movies, because Leprechaun isn't really it's not one of the greatest, but it is still really fun. Jennifer Aniston's first movie, Ozzy and Alex are really good characters, definitely. I like all the characters. The characters in this movie are all really good, like no matter who they are. Have you seen The Void? It's a Hellraiser spinoff. I have not, but I might check it out then. Leatherface gets so much hate. Yeah. Leatherface is great. Best Chucky movie for me. Curse of Chucky. Yeah, it brings it back to the roots of like the first one, of how Chucky doesn't really come out until halfway through the movie, but I don't know. It's not my favorite. Cult of Chucky is next to Bride for me. I like them both. They're both great. Liam 03. Yo, James, I have to go now. I'll see you later, Liam 03. One more. I don't even remember what goddamn movie I'm talking about. Leprechaun. The Husky guy's death was kind of mean. The pogo stick. I was like, wait, what? The who? But yeah, no, the pogo stick kill was mean. It definitely was, but it was fun. It was a great. You killed the guy with a pogo stick. It was great. But it was mean. Yeah. It's fun and scary. So I say so. Yeah. It gets kind of creepy. There are moments where the Leprechaun is creepy. Rented Leprechaun and Killjoy 2 in the same night. Never seen any of the Killjoy movies. I almost bought them today, but I ran out of money. Is the Lost Boys on the shirt? No, it's a Halloween shirt. Halloween shirt, Halloween hat, the whole situation. It was so mean, yeah. Oh, is Lost Boys on the list? Did I just read is the Lost Boys on the shirt? What? Yeah, no, but the Lost Boys is definitely on the list. Lost Boys is so much fun. I think I like Bride of Chucky more than Child's Play 2. Same with Child's Play 3. I like it more than Child's Play 2. Yeah, I love Bride. Bride of Chucky is really good. Where are we at? Leatherface, Curse of Chucky, Leprechaun. Number 218 is this movie called All Cheerleaders Die. It's like a 2014 movie that you think is a slasher, but it's not. It gets weird. Like they're like these infinity stones that they all have, and they form this like weird pact together, and then everybody like feels what everybody else is feeling. So like if somebody gets killed in the movie, then their friend also feels like they're getting killed. And it makes for some like fun and like awkward kind of scenes. Like somebody's getting killed, and then all of a sudden another one of the characters walking down the hallway just goes, "Ugh," and just like starts dying on the floor, and everybody's like, what's happening? But like she's completely fine. It's a fun movie. It really is. One of my favorites. Yes, Lost Boys is really good. Lost Boys is great. Soundtrack is one of the best. Man, I freaking hated the Meg. It was so stupid. Jaws is better. Well, obviously Jaws is better than the Meg, but the Meg was fun. I don't know. It was fun. Gotta go see it, James. I'll see you later. 217. We've got I have it. Here it is. Cloverfield. Really the only good part about this movie is the Cloverfield monster being the biggest monster I've ever seen in a horror movie. Like bigger than King Kong Godzilla. Like literally just walking through New York City, killing everything. The only thing about this, like the reason why I didn't like it too much is because it really doesn't work as a found footage movie. It really, like if it wasn't found footage, it would have been way better. It really, really would have. But what brings it back is the giant Cloverfield monster. Like he's awesome. He really is. Jaws is my 9th favorite horror film. Jaws was the first horror film that I ever watched, actually. Cloverfield kind of sucks. Yeah, it could be better. It definitely could be better. I have Cloverfield, but I haven't watched it yet. It's all right. It's all right. Overrated. Yeah, it's overrated. I only like the maggots in the Cloverfield movie. Yeah, the Cloverfield, again, it could have been better. 216. Finally, a movie from the big stack. Is Poltergeist. That's right. Don't kill me. It feels like 2 movies in one. Like the first half was really good. Like I really like the first half was great with like all Carol Ann and the mystery of how she got on the TV and how they're gonna get back, and they bring in like the old lady and like they save her, but then they decide, wait a second, it's a good idea to sleep in here one more night, and that's where I'm just like, what? Because it just goes off the rails, and it's like we already resolved the problem. The movie's over, and then it gives us 30 more minutes of extra skeletons coming out of the pool, and the house. It just gets way too crazy. It's just like a completely the last act is completely different than the first 2. It doesn't make sense. Be right back. I'll join the stream in like 10 minutes. I'll see you later, John Zero. Cloverfield Lane was a fun movie. I haven't seen that yet, but I know that like I forget which one it is, or if it's like a couple of them. But there's like a Cloverfield sequel that isn't CGI, and I heard that it's CGI that isn't found footage. But I heard that it was like, and I heard that it was better, so I should probably watch it. Also started watching it, but also started watching this, but haven't finished it. What friggin'? Oh, Poltergeist. Yeah, Poltergeist isn't. It's like 2 movies in one. It's weird. 215. Tremors 4: The Legend Begins. This is the last of the like okay Tremors movies. The next Tremors movies are all like the best. But Tremors 4 is just like, it might be the most forgettable Tremors movie. It's like a prequel with Burt with like Burt Gummer's like ancestor fighting graboids. Tremors 4 is like, this is kind of like the point where Tremors is starting to get old, and they needed something new to like give the series like a big like kind of reimagining, I guess. But Tremors 4, yeah, it's like when it started to get old, but still, it's a Tremors movie. It's got Burt Gummer in it. It's gonna be higher up on the list. It's gotta be. All right. My phone is about to die, so I will be right back. This is you guys again, just like Mike said in his stream. This is you guys' test to see if you guys are loyal. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I just gotta get a charger, probably a drink. I'll be right back. Mustard. All right. Hopefully this charger works. I got a couple chargers in my house that don't work. So if this doesn't work, that would suck because it's raining. Jeez, I don't think it works. But it's raining. My only other charger is outside. Oh no, there's another one back there. All right, sweet. I'll go get this one now. Oh, I didn't even notice that this thing was there. All right, wait, let's check. Paradox, holding it down. James, my daughter Miley says hi. What's up, Miley? I got to agree, by the way. Wait, was it? She said Michael was better than Jason, right? I got to agree. Let me try and plug this in. This better work. Oh my god. This is what I'm saying. Some of the chargers don't work. It's because of this. Oh my god. Don't tell me it's gonna die. I guess I could do it without my phone. I could just put it up on the computer. All right. If my phone dies, I'll just put it up I'll just put my list up on the computer. Whatever. Let me see. WTF is he doing? Ranking every scary movie I've ever seen. No, I'm kidding. It lagged for me for a second, and now I'm confused. Needs a charger. Yeah. Okay. Mike loves mustard. I know, dude. Mike. If I had mustard, I'd go and get it, but I don't think that I do. Thank you, Logan. She's so happy right now. LMAO, the mustard is back. I can't escape it. What are you streaming from? A Chromebook, because that's all I have to stream on. I can't stream my phone because I don't have 1,000 followers yet. I don't really get that. I don't know, but whatever. Mustard is so good on burgers and hot dogs. Yeah, mustard is pretty good. I don't hate mustard. I'm back. What's up, John Zor? I just took a break myself, kind of. Would you rather fight a sentient bottle of mustard or crack Jason with a weed backer? Weed backer? Weed whacker. Depends which Jason. Because if it's like part 2 or 3 Jason, I could outrun him. But if it's part 8 Jason, he's gonna teleport, and I'm screwed. But if it's part 2 or 3 Jason, I'll take the fighting Jason with a weed whacker. How old are you? 87. But I just look younger. Jason all day, LMAO. What are we at? Tremors 4, Legend Begins. Number 214 is The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Good movie. It gets a little slow, but he kills somebody with he kills somebody with a saxophone. The Phantom and The Town That Dreaded Sundown kills somebody with a saxophone. That actually happens. Jason all day. Part 4 Jason. But you have to fight. I can't run. Sentient bottle of mustard. Probably the mustard, because mustard doesn't have arms or legs. But if it's like the Blob, then I'm done. If the mustard is like the Blob, then I'm screwed. So I'd rather fight Jason. But if it's just a can of mustard, I'm taking on the mustard. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, the original. Yes, the original. I didn't even know there was a remake. Have to check that out. Next up is, where is it? Here it is. Good old Shutter Island. Really good movie. Soundtrack is even better. Atmosphere is awesome. The twist, let me think. I know what the twist was, but it was just a little weird. I don't know. The twist, I mean, obviously, yes, the twist is good, but I just didn't think that I don't know. I didn't like the twist as much as everybody else does. I'll say that. I liked it. Obviously, it's a great twist, but I don't think it's like the Sixth Sense caliber like type twist. Shutter Island's kind of a little bit. Have you got to? Oh yeah, that actually was Shutter Island. The movie that I moved up earlier. It was gonna be much lower down, but then I remembered the theme. The music is all great, and that was Shutter Island. What else we got? Number 212 is, where is it? Oh wait, no, it's in the big pile, isn't it? Here it is. Big Bad I Spit on Your Grave. The original movie. This movie is crazy. Man, it's like it's one of those like rape revenge movies. But the revenge is the best revenge. Like, what number? 212. But I Spit in Your Grave. My God. The revenge scene is what brings it back. Seriously, like when the ways that Jennifer, I think her name is Jennifer. The way that Jennifer kills all those guys is ridiculous. Like you can't see any of those kills anywhere else. Have you watched Escape Room 1 and 2? No, I have not, but those I've like really been planning to. Like I might watch those like this week. Number 211 is a movie called Season of the Witch. It's not Halloween 3. It's a George Romero movie, I think 1973, called Season of the Witch. It's a interesting little movie. It's really it's a lot like Night of the Living Dead. Like it's super indie, but it gets like eerie and weird and odd, and like the witch stuff. It's just weird. Like you have to watch it for yourself to understand like just how strange the movie is. Never seen the movie. Yeah, it's not really a big. It's not a big one. It's not really a big one. It's on Shutter though, so I saw it because like the poster looked really cool. So I just saw it and it was good. It really was. Um, Escape Room 1 came out in 2019. I know. Again, I haven't watched it, but I know that 2 is coming out. I don't know if 2 is coming out or if it already did come out. But I've definitely been wanting to watch those. What are we at? Number 210. Ghost Ship. Again, this is a movie that a lot of people might not like, but it's one for me that if I just turn my brain off and have just some dumb fun with it, it's really a blast. Like there's just some crazy stuff in this. The ending is like 50 betrayals in one scene. And of course the opening. One of the most brutal, crazy, unexpected openings ever. It already came out. I thought it did. I just wasn't sure. It came out like a month ago. Damn, a month ago? I thought it was recent. 209 we've got. Is it in this pile? Oh yeah, it is. 209. Scream 2. Scream 2. It's a good sequel. It really is, but there are just some things like killing off Randy, for example. Why would you do that? It's like in the second movie, I don't know, like Randy's a character that could be killed off in like the fourth movie. But the second movie, I don't think that, like, that's not justice for Randy. I saw Ghost Ship in theaters. Oh, that must have been cool because like Ghost Ship would be a cool movie to watch in theaters. It's like a really dark, kind of moody movie. The movie isn't Ghost Ship the movie with the wire death where everybody gets decapitated? Yes, it is. It like the crazy opening scene, like that scene is awesome. Scream 2 used to be my favorite Scream film. It kind of was for me at one point. Like I watched Scream 2 and I was like, dang, like I might like this more than I liked the first one. But then I rewatched the first one and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I missed a couple. For being as big as a horror fan I am, I don't have Shudder. You got to get it. There's so many classic, like I think they have like The Exorcist and Halloween on there, but then there are so many like little known horror movies that are so good on there. Like the movies that are on there are really good. Mike, Logan, I'm with you. I feel like I failed horror. I don't have Shudder either. You gotta get it. There's so many good movies on there. Damn, we still got 200 plus more of these to go. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do this whole thing in one night. I might like do another stream tomorrow, depending. Like there's about 300, so I'll probably stop it at 150. What are we at? Yeah, 150 sounds good. I'll stop this stream at 150 and then probably carry on tomorrow and do the top 150. I have fun with the beginning theater scene. Yeah, that scene is awesome. I have Hulu, Netflix Prime, HBO Max, and some free channels like Tubi and so on. I'm thinking what I have. I have all those too, but I have like all of them. I have like all that Disney Plus, all that. Hulu is the only one that I don't have, and I have Shudder too. Shudder's really good. What else are we at? Poltergeist, Season Witch, Ghost Ship, Scream 2. Number 208 is Leprechaun 2. Now, let me get one thing straight. Obviously, this film isn't that good. It's it's Leprechaun 2. But it's the movie that I really like fell in love with the Leprechaun character. Because like Leprechaun and Leprechaun 2 is so fun, and it's another one where it's just so bad that it ends up being fun. Like Morty, great character. He's so much fun. There are a lot of really good kills, like especially Morty's death, where he gets a pot of gold through the stomach. Like, how could you not like that? Leprechaun 2 it's a lot of fun, I thought. I know like a lot of people what's it called? A lot of people don't like it, but I thought it was fun. I don't. I also have Disney Plus, but I never use it. I don't really use it either. And there's not really much. There's not horror on there, so I can't really do much with it. Leprechaun 2, yeah. Yes, the boob blade kill. Oh my god, that kill's great. Again, the kills in Leprechaun 2, pretty much the kills in all the Leprechaun movies are like just um you can't find kills anywhere else like you can in Leprechaun in any of the movies. Just watch the kill. Yeah, it's something else. It's something else. Leprechaun 2. Number 207 is The Bees. The Bees. John Saxon, who was in Nightmare on Elm Street and Black Christmas, is in this movie, and it's a lot of fun. Like, the bees, the bees, kind of like start to get smart. The bees, like they start to get smart, and there's a thing where like they want to take over the world, but the humans learn to communicate with the bees, and the bees are saying like we need to like we're going to be the dominant species along with the humans, and you guys just need to learn to deal with it. And they end up like breaking into the Capitol building and making a big like the it's so dumb, but it's so much fun. Like you got to watch The Bees if you haven't seen it. 206, Victor Crowley. Really fun. Really fun movie. All of the Hatchet movies are great. Hatchet movies are all great, and Victor Crowley just happens to be the weakest one because it doesn't have Mary Beth in it. But it does have some cool characters, cool kills, cool dynamics. Obviously, if it's a Hatchet movie, it's gonna have some awesome kills, and it's just a lot of fun. Victor Crowley. Try and search Leprechaun 2 fan kill on YouTube. Yes, it'll probably pop up. Never seen The Bees. The frogs I have seen though. It's about the frogs killing rich people. I've heard of the frogs. I did not know that it was about a frog killing rich people. I need to watch that now. Really do. Okay, I will try. To find and watch it soon. Yes, you should. It's crazy. 205 is Bubba Hotep. Bruce Campbell playing Elvis. It's fun. It's not really a horror movie like at all, really. It's like it's a lot. It's kind of like Scary Movie, but it's not like that spoofy. But it's a little bit of a mixture between like Scream and Scary Movie, to where it's a spoof, but it's not crazy over the top, but it's also not scary. It's weird to explain. But again, Bruce Campbell playing Elvis Presley. This crazy zombie dude, and also Reggie from Phantasm is in it, so that's fun. Is Rocky Horror Picture Show or Phantom of the Paradise on those? Rocky Horror Picture Show is, but Phantom of the Paradise is not. Rocky Horror Picture Show is fun. 204, AVP, Alien vs. Predator Requiem. This movie's violent. Like, it really isn't. All of the Alien and Predator fight scenes are really good. Like, the scene where they're fighting on the roof, and there's, like, the Predator's got his, like, blade, and the Alien's, like, just, they're brawling in this movie. And even, like, some of the side characters aren't, like, hate. You don't hate them. They're not, like, they're really there to be fodder. They're actually, like, okay characters for, like, an Alien vs. Predator movie. Just, like, all the fight scenes. It's like Freddy vs. Jason, with the fight scenes just happening all the time. The movie literally opens with the Predator getting his chest bursted. You got the Pred Alien in there. It's crazy. The movie's great. I forgot to picture in the name. Where was the first AVP movie? Way down. I was not a fan of that one. Oh, geez, 308. Oh, wow. That's down, yeah. AVP record. 203 is The Monster Squad. Oh, this movie's a blast. Like, it's a movie that is lower down simply because I didn't watch this movie as a kid. Only seen it once, but it was so much fun. They bring all the unit. It's like The Goonies meet the Universal monsters. Um, it's like Dracula's in it, Frankenstein's in it. I think the Wolfman and the Mummy and the creature from the Black Lagoon are in it. No Invisible Man. Not exactly sure why that is, but it's a really fun movie. Like it really is. It's great. Like Van Helsing is in it. Some of the effects are really cool. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I like the first better than the second. Yeah, most people like the first AVP better than the second. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the first. Monster Squad that low. It's not low. As I said, all these movies from here on out, I really enjoy. Like a lot of these movies are a lot of fun. Stand by Me, The Goonies, or The Monster Squad. Which is your favorite? I gotta say The Goonies. The Goonies is one that I grew up watching. Hey, you guys. Great line. The villains, great villains. The story, the pirates, the ending, all fantastic. I remember there was talks about an AVP 3, and there was a script idea where the Xeno Queen from AVP 1 actually boarded the Predator ship, and all hell breaks loose. That's awesome. Like, they could have made AVP a trilogy. I really think they could have, and they should have ended off with a big bang. What age did you get into horror? I think 13 probably. First one I watched was when I was real like much younger, maybe like 10 or 11 or something, because they were playing Jaws in the theater. It was like a Father's Day showing or something, and they had thought Jaws for one day only playing in the theaters. My dad took my whole family to watch it, but it didn't really get me into horror. 13 was probably the year because I watched Halloween on Halloween, and it was such a good movie that I was like, I gotta watch more of this stuff. I used to be terrified of the Goonies. I mean, yeah, I guess so. It can be pretty scary with like One-Eyed Willie and all that. I want the movie to exist now. I know. It's it has to happen. It has to happen. We need to make a petition to make it happen. We should, yeah. How old are you now? 17, lads. Good age, I guess. I started to get into horror at the same age as you. What else? Monster Squad. 202 is Freaks, the 1932 movie. Classic, of course, but it's just not really that much of a horror movie. It's more of like a revenge film. It was like a short. It's about a bunch of like circus freaks, and it's really cool because I casted like actual like circus freaks for the movie, and like that wasn't a big thing back then. Like you couldn't really do that. And Todd Browning, who also directed Dracula, was like, you know what? No, I'm bringing an actual like circus like performers, and we're gonna make this movie. But it really isn't that much of a scary movie until like the last 5 minutes where the freaks get their revenge, and that's a pretty creepy scene. I'll say that. But Freaks is still good. It really is. Gotta take another drink. Some good water in there. I only saw the Goonies once, like 7 or 8 years ago. Should probably rewatch it. It's really fun. It's really good. When it comes to AVP 3, I would love to see an all-out war between the two, much bigger scale fights. That's true. It would be cool if they did like an AVP movie in the jungle. Because I think the first two are more in like cities or something. I don't remember much about the first one, but I remember the second one was like in a city. If they had AVP in the jungle and it was just alien, predator, fight, that would be fun. Has a Hatchet film appeared yet? Victor Crowley was on the list. Where was that at? That was at 206. We're now at 201, which is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. New Nightmare is really awesome, but it's just weird. Like, obviously, like yes, it's like the like precursor to Scream. Heather Langenkamp is back. John Saxon's back. It's awesome. It's just at the ending little bit with Freddy Krueger is like eating Miko Hughes, and like his tongue is wrapped around Heather Langenkamp. that's when it starts to get ridiculous. But the rest of the movie leading up to that, really good. Like it's the first solid Nightmare on Elm Street movie since the third one, and it's a really good movie. AVP Requiem is my favorite of both of the films. Me too. AVP Requiem is great. 200, finally, freaking top 200 is Bird Box. It's a creative movie. I like it. I'm trying. I don't remember too much of what happens. I haven't watched Bird Box in a while. Bird Box was one of the first ones that I watched, but it was a lot of fun, and it's an interesting concept. Like you can't see. If you see, you die. It's like A Quiet Place, but with sight. It's interesting. It really is. Like there's some cool scenes in there. The opening with all like the chaos with the girl bashing her head against the window, and then the door exploding, or the car exploding, and like just like the mystery of all of it is really cool. The only thing is weird is like how it kind of cuts back and forth between the past and the future. But yeah, no, it was I liked it. I really did. A bigger scale AVP would be dope as hell. It really would. It really would. Bird Box, I just like. I like it. It's good. Right, All Out War. I know. It's just an AVP movie where they actually are fighting. It's not dimly lit. And you just get the two beating each other up. It's great. Hey, could I ask what crosses the line between horror and non-horror in your opinion? To me, it's not. I don't really have a thing. To me, it's like if somebody says it's a horror movie, it's a horror movie, I guess. Like something like Shaun of the Dead, where people don't consider it a horror movie because it's like much more of a comedy. But since people do, I'm like, okay, it's a horror movie. I'll like talk about it. But something like, I don't know, Jurassic Park, I've never really considered a horror movie because I watched it when I was a kid, like when I was much younger, and I wasn't like scared of it at all. Whereas like I would see a picture of Chucky when I was a kid, and I'd run the other way. Like I'm not even joking. Like my grandma on this DVD of Bride of Chucky, I couldn't even go. She had like this DVD stack in her basement. Bride of Chucky was one of them. I couldn't go down in the basement because I was too scared. So since Jurassic Park, I guess, didn't really scare me as a kid, it's not horror. I don't know. To me. Support my channel, Bachnoy Uploads. I mean, if you want to. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wait. Can I not reapply a message? Oh, interesting. I guess I can. Didn't think I could do that. My bad. What about Ghostbusters and Gremlins? Again, Ghostbusters, I watched when I was a kid, wasn't scared of it. And Gremlins is tough because, well, I watched it as I'll say it's horror. It's on the list because I watched it as a kid, and I mean it was pretty scary. I mean, for a kid when I was like 8 years old, seeing these little demons terrorizing this family, it was pretty creepy. I'll consider Gremlins a horror. I don't think any of the Jurassic Park are horror movies either. What about Clockwork Orange? I need to watch Clockwork Orange. Like I need to watch more Stanley Kubrick because The Shining almost said something there, but I need to watch more Kubrick. Clockwork Orange has rape, and that's pretty horrific. That's true. Clockwork Orange. Is Clockwork Orange a horror movie? I know you talked about it once in a video a while back. Also, Gremlins is horror for sure. Only reason I talked about Clockwork Orange in a video a while back is because 1971, I think it was, has nothing for horror movies. Like I looked all like up and down like the list of like horror movies that I could like watch or something, or do anything like that to pick for that list, and I couldn't find any. And I was like, you know what? Clockwork Orange is the best one. There you go. So I've still never seen it, even though I did talk about it in the video, but I really got to watch it. Gremlins is one of my favorites. Mine too. It's up there. Where are we at? 199 is Survival of the Dead. A lot of people don't like this one, but again, it's George Romero doing something different. First he was in a town, then he was in a mall, then he was in a military base, then he was in a city, then he was in like a found footage thing, and now he's on an island, and there's like this whole family feud going on the island, and it's kind of interesting. Like the dynamics are interesting, to where it's like one family on the island thinks that zombies should be like kept alive and like taught to do good, and then the other one just thinks that the zombies should be shot dead. And there's like a lot of cool conflicts with that one. It's cool. It's a really good movie. 198, Hatchet 2. Again, it's another fun Hatchet movie. You got Danielle Harris playing Mary Beth, Victor Crowley, played by Kane Hodder, and it's cool. You get more of like the backstory of Victor Crowley. I forgot his name for a second. But you get more of the backstory of Victor Crowley, with Kane Hodder like acting unmasked, which is nice to see. You don't really see that too much. But yeah, it's a good movie. It really is. None of the Hatchet movies are bad, and Hatchet 2 is 198. 197 is The Wolfman, the 1930. Or no, it's the 40s, isn't it? 1941, 1942, or something. The Wolfman, yeah, you know the original Wolfman. Lon Chaney, Bela Lugosi. You can't get much better when it comes to like original werewolf movies than the original Wolfman. Hatchet 3 is my favorite Hatchet film. Same with me. Hatchet 3 is a blast. 196, It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2 is good because you get more of Pennywise, and the actors were awesome. Like really, the actors, the cast, just it's so good. Like in the movie, like portraying the characters from the first one. But yeah, it was a little bit too long, and it did get goofy towards the end. But I just thought it was interesting. Like the scenes where they're all going back and visiting like their old memories and facing their old fears, and it's interesting to me to see all that, and it's pretty good. I just like It Chapter 2. Yeah, It Chapter 2 is kind of divisive. Like a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. It's fun. And my stepmom thinks it's so stupid. Well, I mean, if you're not a fan of horror and you watch It Chapter 2, you're probably going to think it's pretty stupid because, I mean, look at it. It Chapter 2 is better than It 2017. Bill Hader is so good, says Logan C. Bill Hader is fantastic in It Chapter 2. The bit, he's so funny in the movie. The bit where he's like, yelling at Pennywise, and he's about to throw a thing, but then Pennywise possesses him, and his eyes just go like roll in the back of his head. So much fun. It's great. 195. Again, you're gonna kill me for this one. Cabin in the Woods. Good movie. Like it's a lot of fun. It's like Evil Dead at first, and then it gets into this crazy twist where now there's all these big monsters terrorizing this whole base, and it really like it's the movie that makes slashers make sense, basically. It's a lot of fun. It really is. There's a Cenobite in there, and the Shining Twins. It's fun. It's great. 194, Predators, the third Predator movie, and the only Predator sequel that I actually liked, if we're not including like AVP Requiem, which I kind of liked, Predator is the only Predator movie that or Predator sequel that I liked, because they brought it back to the jungle. Why would like you had Predator, which is good because it was in the jungle. Predator 2, which sucked because it wasn't in the jungle. So why not just put Predator back in the jungle? Boom, there you go. Predators is awesome. Predators is underrated. It is. It's really good. Yeah. Where else are we at? 193 is Prom Night 3, The Last Kiss. Really good continuation off of Prom Night 2. Mary Lou comes back. It's a different actress, I believe, but she's still a great character, and the kills are so fun. So like the kills are insane. In Prom Night 3, and they like bury all the victims under the football field, and it's a lot of fun. I've only seen the first 2 Prom Nights. You should watch the rest. They're all really good movies. Predator and Predator 2 are the only ones that I even care for. I don't even care about Predator 2. I don't really like that one at all. But I like Predator, or no, I love Predator, and I like Predators. I like it. Looks like John Zorro agrees with that statement. Number 192, busting out the old DVDs. Hatchet, the original, so much fun. It's honestly like a creative slasher, because it's just like, let's take slashers, like let's take what people know about slashers and don't do any nonsense. Don't do any, we're trying to be suspenseful before the kills. No, just big dude, blood, guts, gore, ripping people's face apart, decapitations, like chainsaws and axes and hatchet, and all right in your face. It's so bloody and so gory, and it's like such a low budget but crazy movie. It's like it's really fun. It's not a good movie, but it's a really fun movie. Hatchet the original is so bad that it's good. I just think it's just a blast. It really is. 191 is The Howling. Simply because Howling obviously was really good, but the werewolf stuff didn't really happen until towards the end. A lot of people are like, oh, like, what do you prefer in the transformation bit and like the werewolf movies, Howling and American Werewolf in London? For me, it's American Werewolf in London because it just happened more towards like the middle of the film, and then the rest is werewolf madness. But this film kind of has more build up to it, and don't get me wrong, it is good. Like that's why it's high up on the list. But I don't know, it's just not one of my favorite werewolf movies. Number 190 is what's that guy's name? Dario Argento. Dario Argento's Demons, Demoni in the Italian version of saying it. There's a bug, not anymore. But Demons. It's a movie about these kids at a movie theater watching a scary movie, and then they're attacked by demons. And so what they do is they get like a motorcycle and they go around the theaters just bashing all these demons, and the demons look creepy. Like they actually look creepy, and like Dario Argento actually like really tried with this movie. It's a lot of fun. Working on some Spanish homework while watching this. I used to take Spanish class. Worst teacher I've ever had. She was take Stripe the Gremlin and Dora the Explorer, not because she's Spanish, but because she had the Dora the Explorer cut. Combine them together and add a little bit of let me think. Who's like some psycho? Oh, wait. My computer's about to die. I gotta get charger. Charger's behind my bed, so I gotta go back there and get it. Sorry, Bates Motel sign. Better luck next time. All right, what was I saying? Spanish teacher. Gremlin mixed with Dora mixed with Pazuzu in The Exorcist. That's what she's that's what she's like. Take Stripe the Gremlin, Dora the Explorer, Pazuzu, mesh them all into one. You got my old Spanish teacher. I take French now. French is a good language. There's a bug. Proceeds to smack them all. Not anymore. Well, yeah, there was. There isn't anymore. He's dead. I don't know any Spanish, but I did 2 years ago. Same with me. I haven't taken Spanish in a while. Miss Carmody from The Mist. No, she's not like a crazy religious person. She was a psycho. But French is confusing AF. To be honest, it would be if I didn't take Spanish before. If you know, even if you know like the most basic of, like, you have the most basic understanding of the Spanish language, you can. It's much easier to understand French if you know a little bit of Spanish. Anyway, what number are we even at? Did I leave my phone back there? My phone's probably dead anyways, to be honest. So I'm gonna boot up this. Boot it up on my computer. All right, let's wait for that to load. Oh, my phone's right here. Actually, what's my phone at? 1%. How nice. Where are we at? Demons. 189. We got the Slumber Party Massacre 2. Never seen the first one, but I watched the second one to do the 25 best slasher videos ranking. And it was great. The dude showed up with a guitar with a drill in the end, at the end of it. It's crazy. It's a crazy movie. 188 is Saw 5. The movie, Saw 5 is a little bit like the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 of the series. It doesn't really have that much to do with the rest of them, but it is still great. It's more like it's the first one where they have like a bunch of characters in one group together going through all these games and like trying to figure out the puzzles. And then the twist in the end, it's predictable, but it's still a pretty good twist. I like Saw 5. It's good. It's pretty fun. Oh, phone's dead. Time to boot up this now. Scroll down. I can do this. All right, where are we at? Jesus. All right, here we are. Okay, 188 Saw 5. 187. We've got the Forever Purge, the newest Purge movie. It's good. I like this movie because it did the thing that I always said that a Purge movie should do, and that's have the characters just go to another country. Just do it. Like, what? The Purge is only in America, so go to another country. And they went to Mexico. There you go. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. And they finally did it. I'm trying to think of that one slasher about the guy who has an evil twin. An evil twin murdered someone. Or little. Blamed you. Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. That's like the Thanksgiving one. It's like Blood Rage or something. What kind of phone is it? iPhone I don't know. It's an iPhone something or other. Is it Blood Rage? Yeah, Blood Rage. I really like Blood Rage. From 1987. Year could be off though. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I want to because I know that it's crazy. We're talking about the Forever Purge. I should have said I'm gonna end the stream at 200, so I could escape the wrath of this tonight. We're gonna move past this as quick as possible because I don't want to get roasted. This is easily, without question, the most controversial pick on this entire list. I don't want to say it. It's bad. Well, the movie itself isn't bad, but the pick is bad. It's Alien. Next up is Basket Case. So, Basket Case is fun. It's you got this like blob thing where it's like it's just Basket Case is such a low budget movie where it's like there's like a bit where a guy walks down and the guy like walks down at a street in New York City, but the budget was like $80,000, so they couldn't hold off a street in New York City with that money. So the guy literally ran down the New York street completely naked while everybody's watching. How like the just like the passion that went into this movie is so much fun, and it really shows. And just the movie it's something else. It really is. Oh my gosh, I love Alien. I'm hurt. All the Saw movies are so good, IMO, except Jigsaw. Haven't seen Spiral. Yeah, me too. They're all really good. They're all different. They all have like their own different stuff going on, while also having like really cool tie-ins. And yeah, Jigsaw's the only one that I didn't like either. Saw is tough because 1 through 3 are probably the best movies, but 4 through 7 we get Hoffman. That's true. Hoffman is awesome. Me and Mike will always be Hoffman defenders. As much as people don't like Hoffman, me and Mike will always defend Hoffman because he's a badass character. Best Case is good. It is. I agree with Alien. I get why people love it. I just don't find as much enjoyment in it as anybody else. Yeah. Just to me, Alien, because the xenomorph is so cool that he's not really like Jaws, because Jaws is just like a shark. Xenomorph, he had this super cool, super awesome design, and you keep him in like shadow the whole movie. You never actually get to see the Xenomorph until he's floating in space and he burns. I don't know. I obviously Aliens is awesome, but I just don't think it's as good as so many other people. When I said it's my second favorite, I meant Alien. I didn't even read that. Yeah, Alien's great. I just don't like it as much as everybody else. Aliens is better. That's true. I love Aliens. Aliens is really fun. Hoffman is a great villain. He is. Best non-John Kramer Jigsaw, IMO. Yeah. To be honest, the Spiral Killer, if he has a little run of movies, he could beat Hoffman, but as of now, Hoffman is obviously my favorite. It's great suspense in Alien. Well, yeah, but like, it doesn't. Look at the xenomorph. It's also a little bit boring. The chest burster scene is really the only scene that I actually really like. That's the only scene that like stuck with me in Alien. But moving on, I agree 100%. Logan. Oh no, Logan was the best one. I forgot about him. Oh yeah, no, he was definitely the best one. Oh, by far. And obviously number 2 is Dr. Lawrence Gordon, the guy who was revealed at the end of the 7th one, and they never explained why. Obviously, man. Yeah, Logan and Lawrence, best one. Yeah. Hey, James, what are your top 5 Carpenter films? Halloween, They Live, The Thing, The Fog, and Christine. Yeah. Great Carpenter films. Oh yeah, my phone's dead, isn't it? What were we at? We were at Basket Case. 184, House of a Thousand Corpses. One of the best theme songs of all time. This is the house where nobody lives. It's a great song. It really is a good song. But the movie itself, um, it's just the ending is a little bit like confusing. Like you don't really know what's going on, but obviously having the scenes with like Captain Spaulding and the hilarious opening, like the oh my god, the hilarious opening with the criminals bashing into Captain Spaulding's like little like convenience. It's not a convenience store. It's like a collectible store, and Captain Spaulding just not phased at all, just insulting them, and it's so much fun. Where were we at? House of the Corpses. Number 183 is a movie called Alone in the Dark, which is starting to gain more traction now, and it's a good movie. I watched it because it has Donald Pleasance playing a psychiatrist. Yeah, just like Loomis. Like it's just more. It's basically just more Loomis, and it's a really good movie. It's like a bunch of like mental patients like escaping from the asylum and stuff, and it's fun. Alone in the Dark is it's a fun movie. Yes, They Live. Oh, They Live is so good. They Live is great. Yes, it is. The opening of House of the Thousand Corpses is so good. It's so much fun. My favorite is The Thing. That's what I've seen. I've said before on the channel that most people would say that like their favorite horror movie or their favorite Carpenter movie is The Thing. It's such a classic. It's absolutely up there and on my list. I saw something about this one on Reddit, but I haven't seen it. Alone in the Dark, yeah, it's good. You should, especially if you're like a fan of Halloween and you like Dr. Loomis, definitely check out Alone in the Dark. What are we at? Number 182, The Purge Anarchy. It's the Purge movie that everybody wanted to see from the first one. Like I'm glad that we got the first one the way it was, and then because that was a good movie. But if this, I would understand why so many people don't like the first movie if we never got this one. If the first Purge movie was just a standalone film, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty dumb. But the Purge Anarchy, absolute blast. It's just a bunch of people killing a bunch of people over one night in some crazy creative ways. Some cool like betrayals and twists throughout the movie. It's fun. It really is. My top 5 is 5, Halloween, 4, Escape from New York, 3, They Live, 2, Big Trouble in Little China, and number 1, The Thing. I don't think I've ever watched a Carpenter non-horror film like Big Trouble in Little China or Escape from New York, but I gotta get on those. Last time you ranked them, you had 3 Carpenter films in your top 20, and I think Halloween, They Live, and The Thing are still in my top 20. The Thing might be in like top 25 at this point, but yeah. I'm not gonna rank all 23 right now. Yeah. I mean, if you want to, we're gonna be here for a little bit longer. I guess you could just if you just put it in one comment. I don't see why not. Hatchet the Howling Demons top 5. 181 is Alien Resurrection because it's just fun. Alien was a little bit boring. Aliens was awesome, obviously. Alien 3 was good, but it was just a little bit too long. Alien Resurrection is kind of like a breath of fresh air. It's just like, let's make an Alien movie and just have as much fun as we possibly can. And it works for me. It doesn't work for a lot of people. Like really like hardcore fans of the Alien series don't like it. I'm not a hardcore fan at all. Alien is one of my least favorite franchises out there. But Alien Resurrection is really fun. It really is. I like Alien Resurrection 2. Not as much as 79. Did you rank Rosemary's Baby this time? I did not. It is still unranked. I just don't know where to put that movie. It is so different than everything else. I can't compare it to anything. 180. Bringing back out the Leprechaun. Actually, for the next two are Leprechaun movies. 180 and 179. 180 being Leprechaun in the Hood. A movie with characters, a Leprechaun movie with characters that you actually want to see succeed. You actually care about, and it's just some really cool kills. Like, yeah, Leprechaun is way too overpowered in this movie. I'll definitely agree with that. But it's just a fun movie with some good motivations, some fun cameos. Like, I believe this is the one where like Coolio, who sang "Gangsta's Paradise," shows up. It's a good movie. I really like it. And then 179 is Alien 3, which is Alien. Did I just say Leprechaun 3? Leprechaun 3. Leprechaun 3 is great. I don't think it's my favorite Leprechaun movie this time around. Yeah, no, it's not. Leprechaun 3. 179. It's fun. It's Leprechaun in Vegas. You get possibly his best one-liners in the series here. Leprechaun 3 is great. Alien is my favorite franchise. Yeah, I don't know. It's just because the Xenomorph is so awesome, and they just treat him so wrong in so many of the movies. Having him being like CGI and having, he wasn't just a creature out in space. He was invented by some AI. Like, I don't know. It kind of ruins itself for me. When I tried to rank mine, I couldn't rank Nosferatu because it seems unfair to compare a movie from almost 100 years ago to stuff now. It is really outdated to me. Only reason I rank Nosferatu is because I love it so much that I couldn't not rank it, really. It's so good. So good. You'll see that way higher up on the list. Like, my God. I missed Logan C. And when you do this, how do you not forget any of them? Well, specifically for these type of videos, I keep a list, and I've done it since my channel began because I hadn't seen too many horror movies when my channel began. So I decided I wanted to do a video ranking every horror movie I've ever seen. Really bad video. Really, really. My picks, horrible. Halloween 5, top 13. Horrible video. But since I made that list, every horror movie I've watched, I've added to the list. Every single one. So I just have a pre-typed out list. I don't know every horror film I've ever seen. Well, yeah, again, I started ranking them like when I had barely seen any of them. I tried to type them out as well, but I couldn't. I wouldn't think I got them all, then realized halfway through that I forgot something. Yeah. My guess is Nosferatu is 8 through 10. I believe it might even be higher than that. It's so good. I agree with your 11 Hood points. Yeah, it's fun. I have a notebook with every horror movie I have seen now. That's sick. I've seen something like 150 and 220 of them. You could, if you want, you could do a ranking video yourself, or like even if it's just filming every page on your notebook, it would still be interesting. What were we at? Leprechaun 3. 178. We've got where's it at? The original Final Destination. Really fun, really creative, really, really good movie. It's Final Destination. It's a classic. Great kills that you won't be able to see anywhere else. A few gaps in logic here and there, but still, the kills are always great. And of course, the classic plane exploding opening bit is awesome. Is Aliens going to be on the list? Yes, it is. Aliens is. I really liked Aliens. It's going to be much higher up. 177. Wishmaster. Such a blast. The Djinn being one of the coolest killers out there, and it's a franchise and a movie that really doesn't have a limit to what you can do, like kill wise. Even in Final Destination, it has to have some realism to it, but this you can just do whatever you want. It's fun, and of course all the cameos: Kane Hodder, Tony Todd, I believe Robert Englund is in this one. Angus Scrimm doing the opening thing. Reggie Bannister is in it. Such a great movie. How about the Terminator? Terminator is not going to be on the list. Somehow I haven't watched that. I've watched Terminator 2, but I've never seen the first one. Also, you might not get to it tonight, but Babysitter 2017 is not good. Kind of terrible. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I like it. What number were we at? Oh, well, okay, so 176 is Videodrome. I'm going to speed by this real quick just so I can get to my next one. Videodrome is fun. Really interesting characters. Interesting thing about, like, people seeing all this gore on the TV and just not being satisfied and wanting more and more. So this guy decides, how about we just show him real people dying? But then he gets mixed up in this curse, and like there's a person comes out of the TV, and it's just great. It's really, really good. Which brings us to our next one, 175, The Babysitter. Yes, there are moments that take me away from it. The weird text that shows up on the screen is odd, but everything else, just the out of nowhere shock surprise where B shows up out of nowhere and stabs the guy in the head, and it's so gory. And then like Cole going in, his name is Cole, I think, going in and murdering all these guys, and it's just so crazy and over the top, and all the blood and all the crazy kills are awesome. Like Babysitter, just the kills is why it's so it's this high up. I really need to watch Wishmaster. Oh, it's so much fun. So like the cameos are insane. Like the opening credits, seeing all the names is like it's a ride within itself. It's great. I'm so good at predicting things, but only on accident. I have a curse. Yeah, you've guessed a lot of recent picks. Mike says, brother, I have to get some sleep for work. I missed work when I streamed. Dang, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, man. I'll catch the replay. All right, that's fine. I'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's stream, because I'm only going to 150 today, and then I'm probably gonna pick it up tomorrow and do my next 150. So hopefully you're there then. But yeah, I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Multiple times in the stream I haven't mentioned a movie, and then it comes, yeah, I noticed that. Like I saw The Babysitter show up in the chat, and I was like, wait, that's like up next. And I was like, oh my god. Samara Weaving is great. Oh yeah, she is. She's really good in the role of B. I hate King Botch's character though. Me too, but that's what makes it more satisfying when you see him fall off a balcony and get a trophy through the neck. I mean, come on. Me too, Logan. King Bach was kind of a controversial opinion, but his kill, insane. Trophy through the neck. 174. We got the original Prom Night. A little slow, a little boring, but the killer is good because it's like a realistic killer. It's like very straightforward. Just a dude in a ski mask running around prom night with an axe and chopping people to bits. And also, you can't go wrong with Jamie Lee Curtis being the final girl. 173, we got Saw 3D, the final chapter. Saw 7 in 3D, the final chapter. A million different titles. People seem to like him for some reason. I guess. I mean, he's kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. I've never really seen any of his stuff. I just know that he's like a Vine star, I think. But yeah, he's got a good kill. I'll say that. But what were we at? Saw 3D. Controversial opinion. I know it is. But Saw 3D, I really like because it's just the kills are like, yes, it doesn't make sense. It gets a little bit distasteful, but within that distaste, are great kills. Like the girl, like yes, again, it's useless. Like the girl in the end, like the guy's wife being burned alive in a chamber. Don't exactly know why that happened, but it was a good kill nonetheless. And also, I really a lot of people don't like this kill, but I mean, just like taking the kill on its own merits, having the opening kill, like with I think it was like a pendulum swinging down, or no, it was like a saw. It was like a yeah, like a I forget. It was like no, the pendulum was like the fifth one or something. I think it was a razor saw coming down and like chopping the girl. Or no, the girl was coming down on a razor saw. What am I saying? Girl was coming down on a razor saw, and like the guys were trying to like see if like she was gonna die or one of them was gonna die. It was a great kill. I really um it is really good. I never knew people didn't like the kill. Yeah, people don't like that opening kill because it's like, oh, like it's outside for no reason. John Kramer would never do that. Like I don't get why he did that. It doesn't matter. It's the Saw movies. Who cares? It's a great kill. I really like Saw 3D. I'll defend that forever. 172 is Halloween H2O. Again, it's another movie that a lot of people don't like, but it's a solid Halloween movie. It's not one of the best in Halloween series, but it is solid. You get Jamie Lee Curtis coming back. Michael Myers has some cool moments, cool kills. He's not like humanized really. Like he's they kind of bring him back to like the shape, even though his eyes are fine, even though they got shot out. They dehumanize him more than they did in like 5, where Michael Myers is walking around bumbling in the bushes, and it's H2O is really good. It's a good like return to form type movie. It's definitely better than 5 and 6. It's really fun. I really like Halloween H2O, yeah. But when you put it in perspective, it's like your 170th favorite horror film. It is, but I still like it. Again, everything from here on out, I really like. These are all like really good movies. 171. Speaking of really good movies, Tremors 6: A Cold Day in Hell. The second one with Jamie Kennedy in it. His character is even better, and the best Burt Gummer there ever was in the whole franchise. And he's like the main character of the franchise. Tremors 6 is so good. It's like it's the ultimate breath of fresh air after all of these like desert movies. It got a little bit stale. Like of course, like fourth, it got stale, and then the fifth, he was being pissed on by a tiger, and then the sixth, they do something different. They like bring it to Canada, and like the like old like territories up in Canada. It's so much fun. It really is. Tremor 6 is a blast. It's a movie that's so good that it makes the ass blasters compelling. It can't really be beat for that. Tremor 6 is great. Number 170, Hellraiser 3: Hell on Earth. Great Hellraiser movie. The first two, it's really different from the first two, but it's more of a black. Like the first two are more of like these big scale, like kind of like beautiful British movies with like the Cenobites coming out with these crazy entrances and stuff. This one is one like Alien Resurrection, where it's just like, let's just do a Hellraiser and have as much fun as we possibly can while doing a Hellraiser. You get the crazy new Cenobites. You get like all of the like this movie's great. Like even some of like the character dynamics between like Joey and like the girl at the club. Like some of those moments are cool and fun, and yeah, just the new Cenobites coming out, and obviously the church scene. One of the best scenes in the entire franchise. Pinhead, like, thou shalt not thou shalt not bow down to thy graven image or something like that, and then just melting the cross. The movie's so good. Surprised you haven't put Hellraiser 2 on the list yet. Yeah. I was completely wrong for putting Hellraiser 2 lower. on my last few lists because I rewatched it recently. It's one of the freaking best Hellraiser movies there is. I love it. Oh, I gotta take a drink. Um, Hellraiser 3. All right, 169. Maybe another controversial one, but it's a movie that I like. It's Dawn of the Dead, the original movie. It's Dawn of the Dead. I mean, such a classic. Romero's second zombie film takes place in a mall. All the characters and the character dynamics are great. Tom Savini's raid is awesome. The only thing that brings this movie back is it's just a little bit too long. Like, you could have probably cut some of the scenes, but it is really fun. Dawn of the Dead, yeah, it's just a fun zombie movie. It's, again, one of the first zombie movies, and it's the first movie really to have like these good big practical effects that would like become like the staple in the 80s, having all these great awesome zombie kills and zombie deaths, and the three leads are some of the most memorable and likable characters. The movie's great. 168, we've got Terrifier. Just a gore fest. Like, Terrifier is a movie like, you know what? I want to watch people die in slow, gory, and vicious ways without anything holding back from showing the gore. And Terrifier it doesn't try to be anything else. It's like, let's go out and make a movie that's so gory and so gross that'll shock our audience. Like, we don't need to have any realism or any real story. Just have Art the Clown be really scary and kill a lot of people in a lot of really different ways, and it works. Finally done with the Spanish stuff. Nice. Como te llamas? Have you seen the remake of Dawn of the Dead? I almost watched it. It was on something, like, I don't know if it was Amazon Prime or something, but it was on something, and I was gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it, but I think I watched Pumpkinhead instead. I was like, oh, well, I'll just watch this tomorrow. But then I went back the next day and it wasn't there anymore. So that sucked. I almost watched it, but I haven't yet. What are we at? Terrifier. 167, we've got The Horror of Dracula. What's his face? Why am I forgetting his name? Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee's first appearance as Dracula. I believe Christopher Lee has the most portrayals as Dracula. I've only ever seen this first one, but Horror of Dracula is it's such a classic horror movie, Dracula movie, and it's just so good. Like, and I like how it doesn't waste any time really getting into it. Like, really, it's like the first scene where he comes out and he has that like classic shot of him with the bloody teeth, and the movie's a classic. It really is. The Horror of Dracula is probably one of the best Hammer films. Are there any other Hammer films on this list? It's the only one that I've seen, but I'll definitely watch more. I think Christopher Lee played Dracula like 10 times. So I'll definitely be checking those out. And I could do a ranking on Christopher Lee's Dracula movies. That could be cool. 166, Leprechaun Returns. Now you might be thinking, why is a Leprechaun movie so high? Well, let me explain. Because the kills are unmatched. Like, the kills are so good that it completely it erases the fact that It erases the fact that Warwick Davis doesn't come back to play the Leprechaun, because the kills, you get the split down the middle kill with the solar panel. You've got the mailbox kill where the guy gets his head trapped in the mailbox and then run over. You get the drone kill where the guy gets a drone through the neck. It's great kills all around throughout the movie, and the Leprechaun is fun. It's great seeing him, especially after Origins. Have you seen Dracula Dead and Loving It? I have not. I've only seen The only two Dracula movies that I've seen are the 1931 and the 1950 58, was it, Horror of Dracula? That's about it. The Blood Sprinkler, The Rooftop, Split Down the Middle, The Mailbox, all great. Yes, great kills. Leprechaun Returns is underrated. Yes, it is. It's so good. 165 is The Green Inferno. It's, as I said before, Cannibal Holocaust, but actually good. It's violent. It's gruesome. It's really gory and gross to watch. Sure, anytime they go for an attempt at humor, it kind of ruins the scene. But it's Cannibal Holocaust, but good. Like, that's really all needs to be said about it. It's great. It's a really good movie. What's next? Halloween 4, 164, The Return of Michael Myers. Oh, I haven't even read the chat yet. Probably the best kill in a Leprechaun movie. I think it is. The split down the middle kill is my favorite kill in a Leprechaun movie, easily. I actually prefer Cannibal Holocaust. I don't. Green Inferno is really good. Yes, it is. Green Inferno is a really good movie. But 164, Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers. A lot of people have. I'll say this straight off the bat. A lot of people have a problem with the mask. I kind of. I don't mind it. Obviously they couldn't use the mask from 1 and 2 because by that point they knew that it was the William Shatner mask, so they had to come up with something new. And I think it looks sorry. But no, as I was saying, it looks intimidating in some scenes. Like the scene where Michael like sits up in the bed, and like the Bucky scene. Michael looks really intimidating in his mask at times. It's a good movie. It really is. Green Inferno is really good. Yes, it is. Do you just not like the man part scenes in Cannibal Holocaust? I made so many spelling mistakes. No, it wasn't that. It was just the killing of animals. Why? Like, there's like, it's by this point it's 1980. You got Friday the 13th coming out this year. I think I don't know if the Mutilator comes out this year or if it comes out a little bit later, but that's right around the corner. You've got like Halloween 2, all these great practical effects that you could have done, but no, you tear apart a turtle. Like, why? And then show it on camera. I don't want to watch a movie where a turtle dies. It's just like that. Friday the 13th. Wait, what are we? Hold on. Just made something. Cannibal Holocaust. They kill real animals. Yeah, they kill a turtle, a pig, I think a monkey in a scene. Yeah. John Zero, lol, I make a ton of spelling mistakes as well. Yeah, the animal abuse is bad. It's not good. Friday the 13th, they killed a real snake. That's true. You can't really excuse that, but I mean, that's a snake compared to a pig, a monkey, a turtle. I think they killed like a big spider in a scene. Plus, combined with all the other gross, like, it's just not for me. Chicken death kind of got me. There was a chicken death in Cannibal Holocaust. I don't remember too much about it. I tried to erase that movie from my brain. And they killed like 7 dogs and cats. What? Okay. What are we at? Oh, here we go. 163. We got Fear Street 2, 1978. A lot of people's favorite Fear Street movie. Obviously, great movie. It's just like a classic slasher movie, but within like the overall Fear Street lore, it just doesn't. It doesn't really need to exist, I guess. obviously it's a great movie on its own, but again, like with it within the Fear Street lore, it they could kind of only have one and two and make both movies like a little bit longer, I guess, and just kind of explain that a little bit more. But it does obviously lead to the great ending in the third one. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's just the weakest one in Fear Street. Oh, you're talking about a different movie. I was like, Cannibal Holocaust. I was like, wait, they killed dogs? I don't remember that at all. My bad. I love the Fear Street trilogy. Yes. Fear Street trilogy is so awesome. I watched them all this weekend. They were the Fear Street 1, 2, and 3 are the most recent ones that I watched. All so good. So good. Where else are we at? 162, Halloween 2, the remake, Halloween 2, 2009. I really like this movie. Like the characters are all just so good. Like maybe not all of them, but like Annie, for example, great character. And her death is so good. Obviously, you get the nurse kill in the beginning, and Michael Myers is just vicious in this one. Like I don't mind the fact that Michael Myers is like what's it called? Michael Myers like doesn't really wear his mask. It makes him seem more intimidating, to be honest. Just this big dude walking around just killing literally everybody that he sees. It's not like Resurrection where he's like walking away from people and giving some guy a knife or something stupid. It's great. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is awesome. Not a big fan of the Fear Street films. I love them. They're all so good. Like part 3 quite a lot though. Yeah, part 3 really like wraps up everything really well. They are cheesy slashers. The second one I feel like is more of a cheesy slasher, and the first and third are different. I think they're better than cheesy slashers, but the second one is the only one that I'm like, yeah, okay. I haven't watched Fear Street. You should. They're all on Netflix. They're really good. The third act and the first one is so good. Oh yeah. The one where they're I'm trying to think of the first one. So the first one was the one where like the skull mask. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the third act of that movie was really good, but we'll see. We'll see where that ends up. It's not like I hate them. No, they're good. They are really good. All three are on Netflix. They just came out. Scream isn't cheesy. Ghostface is cheesy. What's happening here? Not really. Has very good ratings. Hey, question: have you watched Scream? No, nope, never seen Scream. Never watched it. Scream, don't know what that is. Scream is fantastic. Next up, 161, Carrie, but not the original, the 2002 Carrie. I love Carrie. The 2002 one, great movie. It really is so good. It's a remake that a lot of people don't like, but for me it's so good because it really like sticks to the book just so well. It's just like a straightforward book adaptation, and all the performances, the cast honestly couldn't have been better. Angela Bettis, perfect for Carrie, perfect. It's so good. 2002 Carrie's one with the asteroid at the beginning. Yes, it is. The big asteroid shower. It happened in the book. That's why I was in that one, but it's really good. 160 Predator. We only got five left. No, did I say 5? I meant 10. No, we only have 10 left. 2013 Carrie was way down low. It was like in my bottom 5. That movie's terrible. 160 is Predator. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, Governors of America teaming up to fight a big invisible badass beast. Predator's so good. Predator's another one of the first ones that I ever watched. It's another one that I watched with my dad. He's like, you gotta come see this movie, and we watched Predator. It's so awesome. Just the Predator himself is like the sickest thing, really. I love the part in Scream where the movie started. Me too. Predator is awesome. I love Predator. Yes, it is. Haven't seen any of the Carries, but I'm currently reading the book. I'd say if you're gonna watch them in an order, read the book, watch the 2002 Carrie afterwards, watch the 2013 Carrie afterwards, and then the last one should be the 1976 Carrie, because the 2013 because I don't want to risk you not liking the original Carrie. So watch the terrible one and then watch the original just to make sure that you like it. I was a little late. I came in around 300, 310, so I don't know where it was. Yeah, Carrie's way down low. A lot of testosterone in Predator. That is true. Hey guys, should I watch Fear Street? Yes, you should. It's really good. I liked all of them. Yeah, Predator's so damn good. That's true. Trilogy's fun. Definitely watch Fear Street. Definitely. When the second one, Predator 2, if you're talking about, that was also way down low. I really wasn't a fan. 159, we've got Maximum Overdrive, scored by AC/DC, directed by Stephen King on cocaine, about killer trucks. I don't need to say anything else. Second one, Carrie 2. Oh yeah. Watch Carrie 2 after the after you watch the 76 one. Yeah. It wouldn't make sense if you didn't. Second one is boring. The second Predator is boring. The second Carrie is awesome. Maximum Overdrive is silly, and I love it. Yes. I love Maximum Overdrive. See, Logan C, AC/DC is the best rock band of all time. Absolutely. You can't question. It's AC/DC. They're the best. AC/DC is freaking awesome. So many classic songs in one album. Oh my god. Yeah, Back in Black, Hell Bells, Highway to Hell, Thunderstruck, all like on my like playlist of like music that I listen to. It's great. Where are we at? Predator, Carrie, Maximum Overdrive, 158, Child's Play 2. Great sequel. Not my favorite Chucky movie. A lot of people like it much more than I do, but obviously it's Child's Play 2. You can't not have Child's Play 2 in a good spot on the list. The ending scene of them running through the like Good Guy Factory is amazing. Child's Play 2 is so awesome. What was I saying? I keep forgetting what I'm saying, but yeah, Child's Play 2, obviously the ending is great. Miss Kettlewell, her kill, amazing, isn't it? The nurse, not the nurse, the lady in the nursing home, yeah, or not nursing home, that's for old people. The adoption center, the printer death, that was awesome. How's it hanging, Phil? Great line. Wait, you like Child's Play 3 more? Me too. I'm glad we can agree on that. Yeah, I do. Child's Play 3 is really great. Child's Play 2 and Bride are both great. So is the original. Never seen Cult or Curse, but Seed is better than people give it credit for. Still not good though. Seed is it's all right. It's got moments. But you definitely should watch Curse and Cult. They're both. Curse really brings it back to the roots, and then Cult is like completely off the walls, but it's really good. 157, we got Spiral from the Book of Saw. I guess my fourth favorite Saw movie. Spiral, yeah. It's so good. It's just such a nice breath of fresh air. It brings it back to the original like trilogy and what Saw was trying to be. The twist was a little too predictable, but just being able, and also, oh yeah, this is the first movie that I watched in the theaters after like all quarantine and stuff happened. So being able to sit down in the theaters, hearing that Saw theme song playing, just it was so much fun. Like Spiral's great. Child's Play 3 is okay at best. I agree. I like it. Child's Play 3 is awesome. It's much higher up. Child's Play 3 is awesome. Child's Play 3 is decent. We got arguments going on. I saw. You see what I did there? I don't know why I did that. You saw me do that. Yeah. I saw too. And Saw. Anyway, 156. Where is it? I own it. Is this just not in like the right order or something? I want to show off this DVD because it's a really cool DVD. Is it still limited? It shouldn't be here. Oh, where's this freaking DVD at? Oh, there it is. Maniac. So awesome. One of the best 80s slashers, easily. Probably the best 80s psychological slasher movie. It's so good. What does your DVD collection look like? I'll do an updated DVD collection video soon. I just need to get the original Scream because it's embarrassing that I don't have Scream. But I have pictures on my Instagram. I have pictures on my Instagram. It's at James from Wanna Play. Like every time I get a new DVD, I post a picture, and I just recently posted a picture of like my big shelf collection. So you can go check that out if you want to. But I just got a bunch more today, so the picture should probably be updated. Okay, I will check that out after the stream. Maniac is a crazy film. Yes, it is. It's awesome though. It really is. The opening kill with the Tom Savini's head exploding, like one of the best gunshot kill, easily. The New York Ripper is about a guy who went around killing women while doing a Donald Duck voice. I want to watch that now. I'll have to check that out. 155. Vroom Vroom is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. One of the best remakes, seriously, ever. It's such a good remake. They just do everything right. They take the original, do a lot of similar things, but then add to it. They don't really do bigger and better. They just add a lot to it that wasn't in the original, and it makes for a really good remake. What number is this? It is 155. So there's 5. There's gonna be 5 more, and then I'm gonna end the stream and pick it back up tomorrow because I don't want to have like a 6-hour stream, 7-hour, 8-hour stream of somebody having to watching me rank all of them. So this is just like the bottom half. People seem to dislike it. The remake is criminally underrated and maybe better than the original. I love the remake. It was actually, I for a while considered it to be better than the original movie. I think like even in I did the ranking of the series, and I think Texas Chainsaw the remake was higher than the first one. But I rewatched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think to do the walkthrough on it, and I realized like, wow, this is how you do a horror film. And but Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake is easily top 3 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, easily. I don't think it's better than the original. I don't think it is either. I still like it. 154, Ready or Not. Really good movie made by the same guys who are doing Scream 5. It's about a game of hide and seek where if the girl wins, the whole family explodes. It's so good. It's just like all like that. The arc of Samara Weaving's character throughout the movie is great. So many good like twists and turns, and you realize like how everybody is just so evil in this family, and some amazing kills. It's a really good movie. Texas Chainsaw 2 still needs to be ranked. That's going to be much, much higher. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It's just something else, and it's so good. The OG is a very specific movie, and I have to be in a very specific mood to enjoy it for that. That's true. Yeah, you can't really watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre like when you're not in the mood. You really have to like pay attention to it, I guess. Ready or Not 2018, Samara Weaving is good. I love Ready or Not. Have you seen Mayhem 2017? I haven't. I've heard of it, but I don't really know really anything about it except for that Samara Weaving is in it. 153, See No Evil 2. See No Evil 2 is just such a better movie than See No Evil. Because it's just more of a developed movie with a better like storyline to it and better characters and actors. I mean, you got Danielle Harris in here, Kane terrorizing a hospital. It's a great movie and a great sequel. Next up, 152. I believe I own. I gotta check real quick. Could it be? I was getting real close there. Do I own it? Yeah, I do. Trying to find it. I want to surprise you guys. I don't want everything to be like, yeah. And then next up is like Phantasm or something. Jesus, where is it? Oh, here it is. Here we go. It's Beetlejuice. There we go. Beetlejuice is it's a classic movie. Beetlejuice himself, Michael Keaton. It's so much fun. So many crazy and just weird moments in this film. The quote, "It's showtime." So like classic. One of like Winona Ryder's first movies. Beetlejuice has to be high up on the list. It's got to be. What's next? 151. We get the last two. Actually, I'll go to 149. Because 150 and 49 are like close together. 151 is Hellraiser Inferno. Yeah. Again, a lot of people don't like this, but I just thought it was different from a lot of the Hellraiser movies. It's the first time they do one of those like detective mysteries that ends with like a big swerve, and easily the best example of that. I think they did it 2 more times. They did it in Hellseeker and Judgment, I believe, and this is the only time where it like really, really, really worked. I really like Hellraiser Inferno. The ending where the family melts and like Pinhead takes the detective down into like hell, and he's got all the chains, and Pinhead's like there's some classic Pinhead moments in Inferno. It's great. And the final two, 150 and 149. 150, The Collector. 149, The Collection. I like The Collection better than The Collector, but not by very much. The only reason why it is over The Collector is because of that crazy opening scene where he comes down and he mows down everybody and like this crazy thing. Collector and The Collection are both really good movies. Really sad to hear like what's going on with the third one. I really hope that they still get to like make that. The Collector movies. Let me see. Has anybody joined your Patreon? Let me check. to friggin' load. Let me see what else people are saying. The collections. The collector is really good. Yes, it is. They're both badass. There was supposed to be a third one soon. Yeah, they said that they weren't filming. They said that they stopped filming, but I don't know if that means that they're not just gonna give up on the movie. I don't know. I hope that the third movie eventually gets to happen. I get a lot of voice cracks now. I'm losing my voice. Been talking for freaking 4 hours almost. Oh my. Yeah, I hope they film the rest. Me too. It's taking a while to load. Home. Let's check this out. Do I have any patrons yet? Nope. Guess not. I don't have any patrons yet. Might be because Mike and Luigi haven't promoted it yet. I feel like what Mike does is going to be people who join the Patreon, but as of now, there's not. There is a video up there though. So if you guys want to check out 10 more of my favorite horror sequels of all time, you gotta join the Patreon for that. See you in the second part. Yeah. Thank you for watching this. Part 1 of ranking every horror movie that I've ever seen. Yeah. Tomorrow we get the next 150, and hopefully my voice is good to do that. So I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Probably around the same time. And yeah, we did go through a lot of movies we talked about today. But thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and good night. Bang. God.